Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the DA's office on a Sunday evening. Glad to see you guys all hanging out, building it out, building up the community. This is what we do. Okay, you guys do a great job building out this community. I love seeing you guys just interacting with the chat. It's dope. I love it. Keep it up. This is what it's all about. All right, building community, building up a network where we can all one day eventually kind of partner together, help one another out, do what it is that we need to do. And then also discussing all of the madcap adventures that be going on in Hollywood, because it is madcap. All right. I just did a video about like how way off the rails Hollywood is and how things need to absolutely change pretty damn soon. Because listen, man, things is getting crazy out here. It's getting absolutely crazy. But shout out to you guys, 62 of you right now in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Let's get some more folks up in here and let's have a good conversation this evening as we go over the ins and outs of Hollywood, all the mad nonsense that's going on. Quentin Edwards, Derek Anderson, former Browns and Cardinals QB in the house. Yo, it's also a Portland Trailblazer small forward or point guard. I can't remember. There was a Derek Anderson in Portland. I think he was in Portland, the Portland Trailblazers, and maybe even the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm not sure, but he got around the NBA. So there's a Derek Anderson in the NBA. There's a Derek Anderson in the NFL, but neither one of them guys is the DA, which is who I am. So what's up, everybody? What's up, Dio Brando? Shout out. Hiya. Yeah, man. Dio. Love that character, bro. Thank you very much for chilling with us tonight. Let's see who else is here. Okay, let's see who else is in the building. And don't be afraid to get in here and shout out where you're from, where you're at, what time it is in your neck of the woods. All right. It's 8:40 in the PM here in LA. And look, LA right now is just on fire because it's all kinds of crazy stuff going on with the migrants protesting and everything. We're not going to talk a lot about that tonight. We got way too many topics to jump into when it comes to just regular stuff. We might touch on it a little bit, but let's say what's up to whoever's here. Shout out to Andrew B in the house. What's up, Andrew B? Bootzilla is here as well. Dark Tarot 0603 is in the house along with Dio Brando. What's up to all of you guys? Dominic Lopez is here. Ham Dinger in the house. Hunter is here as well. Let's see here. We got Jeff A in the house as usual. Jeff A. We got Jonathan Gordon. Name? Only a name. Which name is this? There's like two names that be in the chat, and I never know which one is which. All right. I think there's like a name with the lowercase n that be out here causing trouble. So yeah, shout out to both of y'all. If whoever it is, shout out. Jonathan De Leon, what's up, Jonathan? And also Jonathan Gordon is in the house. Pogue is here as well, or Pagway. I'm not sure, but what's up to you? Quentin Edwards, the first one of my mods. Thank you very much, Quentin Edwards. Keep them all in line, bro. RC is in the house. Ruby Hoove. Hey, guess what, Ruby Hoove? You got an emoji. All right. So anybody want to send some love to Ruby Hoove? I made it like a heart-shaped emoji with rubies. So that's what we got going on from my girl Ruby Hoove, who's always dropping some membership chats or something. All right, always supporting. So thank you very much, Ruby Hoove. You earned that. We also got Sergeant Giratina in the house. My other mod. Thank you very much, Sergeant Giratina. Tina BB is also here. Thank you, one and all. I appreciate all of y'all. And if I missed anybody, Craze, I think Craze just joined in. My apologies if I missed you. Listen, man, the community is everything. I want you guys to know I do this every single time I get finished with live stream. I go back and I read the entire chat. I rewatch the show and I just scroll through the chat. Some of y'all be wilding out. Y'all need to chill. But for the most part, everybody's cool. And I just love the interaction between you guys. It's dope. I love it. So I don't miss a single comment. Trust me. I see everything. I read all the comments or every video. I read all the comments. And I also go through the entire chat after a live stream. Not immediately after, but usually like within the next day, I'll go back and I'll revisit the live stream chat just to see what Katz was talking about. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 83 of you guys, don't forget, hit that like button. Yeah, Ruby Hoove, you don't have to thank me. Thank you. Thank you for supporting. All right. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate that. And then I also got one for Rogue Sarge. Rogue Sarge should have him an emoji because he's also a big time supporter, long time supporter. So Rogue Sarge, if you ever follow up and see this, you got an emoji too, my brother. Thank you very much, Bobby, for always being there for me. All right, let's bring in the homie. You guys know him. All right. Already working on his damn whiteboard. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Uncle T in the house. What's good with you, T? We can't hear you, bro. You on mute. You muted yourself, bro. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he's muted on his end, so I can't hear him. You're muted on your end. There you go.
Hi, boys and girls. You asked me to bring the whiteboard back. I bring the whiteboard back. Just don't mind me. I'm just background noise, just drawing. This is how we do it, you know. I'm sure we're going to talk about great topics, but this is just Uncle drawing.
Uncle T likes to draw, obviously.
I'm drawing.
T, we do have some topics to go through today, so I hope you're ready for that, man. We got a lot to talk about today.
We got a lot, huh? I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
All right. Before we do that, let's get to these quick 2 super chats. Like I was saying, Ruby Hoove just gifted 1 Derek the DA membership. Ruby Hoove, thank you once again. You are the best. That's why you got yourself a little emoji on that one. All right. Thank you very much, Ruby Hoove. We also got Dan Crane, members for 7 months. Hail the DA. Hail to you, Dan Crane. Thanks for being here. Thanks for also being a member for 7 months. Long-time support. That's what it's all about. And then finally, 1 more gifted membership from Ruby Hoove. So it's not 1, but 2. If you got a gifted membership from Ruby Hoove, make sure you give some love to Ruby because, you know, again, it's the support that keeps the lights on, that helps us keep pushing out content, that helps me do live streams. All of this stuff is all a part of the support. So your support is always much, much, much appreciated. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and welcome the new members, and then it's on with the show. Here we go. All right. Oh, man, I almost forgot. Okay, hold up. I'll be right back. T, keep entertaining the people real quick. I'll be right back.
No problem. I'm just drawing Sydney Sweeney for y'all since y'all love her so much. You know, just making a Sydney post, whatever. And so you guys like her so damn much. You're in love with her. And I can't draw. I'm not a good drawer. Do not be fooled by this. Because I don't do the traditional, you got to draw this. I don't do none of that stuff. But what I will talk about is, it's mighty funny how that flat earth stuff is really coming true. You know, you guys don't like, look up earthquakes, man. Look up like how many seismic earthquakes are happening throughout the U.S. You'll be surprised that T is right as per usual. You know, I appreciate you guys tuning in. You could be watching the Grammys right now, but instead you're watching me draw Tiffany. You know, it's cool. I appreciate that, man. You guys are like family, man. You know what I mean? Family is good. Family is a good thing. I'm sure the chat is chewing me up. I'll be there in a minute.
Oh man, look. Dalton Fury coming in. Come on, dude. The earth is not flat. No, of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. But T is T. All right. That's why we love Uncle T, man. He's that crazy uncle everybody got in their family. You guys all got an Uncle T somewhere in your family. And if you don't have an Uncle T in your family, you got one in this family. All right. The DA family has a crazy uncle, and his name is T. Shout out to Dalton Fury. Thanks for chilling out with us. All right. So this is what I forgot. Okay. I said last week that when we have a comment of the week, all right, I'm going to start doing giveaways for the comments of the week. We got a giveaway to give out to Colin West 3301. All right. So Colin West, I don't know if y'all know him. I don't know if he's here in the chat today. I don't know if he's going to see this, but you got a week. You got 1 week from today to claim your giveaway with your comment of the week. And then I'm going to show you what the prize is, but let's read the comment first. Colin West 3301 said, Zoe's mind when questioned, how many buzzwords can I think up so they don't associate me with this? You guys know that's talking about Emilia Perez and all of the nonsense that this quote unquote actress is pushing out there, basically sinking any opportunities, at least in my opinion, and we'll talk about that, sinking any opportunities that there may be for getting an Oscar out of this award. Thank you very much, Colin West. That's going to lead us into our first topic. But what you are going to receive, Colin West, and I'm going to go full screen just for a moment. We got some shirts that we're going to give away. All right. This shirt, y'all might see me wear this from time to time. All right. The canceled Disney Star Wars shirt. Colin West, you got that coming to you if you get to me before next week. All right, before next week. Now remember, I'm doing prizes now for comments of the week. So make sure you leave some dope comments. Make sure you leave some hilarious comments. It's my choice. There's no there's no democracy here. It is the DA's dictatorship saying that's the comment of the week, and that's the person that's going to get the prize. If you get the prize, you got 1 week to shoot me your email and your mailing address, and then I will send it to you. No postage necessary, as long as you're within the continental United States. Let me add that preface. If you are within the continental United States, I got you covered. If you are not within the continental United States and it's going to cost me like $50 to send you a shirt, then you're going to have to pay for the postage. All right. Sorry to all my folks out there in Europe. I feel bad for saying that, but damn it, I'm not paying like ridiculous postage to send something to Europe. It's just not happening. But I will pay for the local stuff out here in the US. But if I do pick you and you are out of the country somewhere, I'll try to see if there's something else I can do. Okay. I'm just saying, I'm not sending shirts to the other side of the world and paying $50 for that. That's not happening. But shout out to all of y'all. Thank you very much. Let me bring T back in here. T, what you drawing? That ain't Sydney Sweeney, bro. I don't know what you drawing, but that ain't Sydney Sweeney at all. Where the head at?
I'm going to get to her head later, man. I mean, everybody wants a little head, right?
Yeah, everybody wants a little head. Right. Hey, real quick, let me get one more gifted membership coming from Dan Crane. Gifting 1 DA membership. Shout out to you, Dan Crane. Thank you, sir, very, very much. Again, it's you guys that keep this thing going. You know, I'm just a facilitator of what you guys want to give, all right? And so I appreciate that. Another $5 coming from Dio Brando. I don't see a message here. Dio Brando just said $5. Bloop. Dropped it in the tip jar, and then eased on back into the comments. I appreciate you both. Thank you very much, Dan Crane. Thank you very much, Dio Brando. And let's give some love for this. And then we're going to scoot right on into the first topic. Speaking of Emilia Perez and Carla, the wild one. Let's get on into that. But first, Super Chat and member thank you videos. Here we go. That was for you, Dio. Thank you for the super chat, the $5. Dan Crane, thank you for the gifted membership. And one more time, here we go. All right, you guys, again, make sure y'all thanking these cats in the chat because, again, like I said, they keep it going. They keep the lights on. And I appreciate them. All right, T. I'm not sure if you've been keeping up with current events, but there's a situation going on right now with the Oscars, okay? And this transgender, I know T don't like these topics, but you know, we got to get to this before we get to the good stuff. All right. So check it out, T. Carla Sophia Gascon breaks down in an unauthorized hour-long CNN interview. I have been crucified and stoned. So this is the transgender actress right there, you know, who has taken the world by storm because she has a lot to say. She had a lot to say on Twitter about a lot of different topics. The Oscars have basically just been like dealing with this right now. Like they are on, I don't know what they're going to do about this situation, but it is bad. It is about as bad as it gets when it comes to any actor or actress that has been nominated for an award. You're talking about a person that had a lot to say about the George Floyd riots. All right. A person that had a lot to say about Muslims and Islam and the entire religion, just slamming it, dog walking it, just absolutely being one of the worst types of, you know, just making comments. Obviously, everybody's entitled to their opinions, but the worst type of individual for people in Hollywood who got to slam everything came out and talked shit about the Oscars too. Like the Oscars itself. You all right, man? Okay. Like talking craziness about the Oscars, about all of this stuff. And now on the apology tour, I mean, absolutely going on and on. This is like the third or fourth apology that Carla has dropped. All right. An hour-long CNN interview. It's in CNN Espanol. So we can't listen to it and understand it. But I mean, just going on and on and on. Obviously, there's one thing that this cat is trying to do. He's trying to save his award. He's trying to save his Oscar. That's basically how this is going down. He's apologizing and bending over backwards and doing everything possible to try to save his Oscar. He don't want to lose the opportunity to make history. All right. It's the first transgender to win the Oscar for Best Actress. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's too little too late at this point. What are your opinion on that, T? If you've been paying attention, which I don't know if you have.
I saw a couple of you posts. How could he win Best Female Actress? That's not, man, this is, fuck. I'm so tired of this nonsense. What is going on here? We live in Fraggle Rock, man. This is a fucking man, right? You're going to vote Miss Doubtfire, fucking Best Female? Y'all, man, come on, dude.
Well, I mean, but you got to understand, T. You know, we live in
a new I don't have era. To understand.
It's a new world, T. It's a new world.
What new world? It ain't a flat Earth, but it's this Earth. Come on, man. This is some Fraggle Knackle bullshit. What is going on where this person can actually? This is Carlos. Fucking put Carlos.
Not Carla. Carlos.
Put Carlos in the Best Actor role. And then you're going to do this crocodile tears because people are on your helmet, pause, saying, hey, what is going on? Why do you, man, you've been, this is gross, man. Just cut, look, I know I said I'm going to do better, but I'm not ready to do better on this situation. You know why? Because I need to wear eye condoms to not see this crap. It is awful, dude. This is awful.
I mean, it's interesting because a lot of people have been making say, hey, look, I've read some comments, even in comments on my own videos where they're saying, hey, look, what he said is his own opinion. And a lot of people agree with his opinion. That's fine. You could agree with his opinion. But the thing is the people that need to give you this award don't agree with your opinion. And that's the problem. He knows he fucked up with the people that need to give him this award, because the people that need him to get this award, they're all giant leftists and they hate every single solitary thing that he said. That's what I've been covering. Everybody hates this cat right now. They are tired of this dude. Like they're trying to get his nomination rescinded. I don't know if you've seen some of that stuff. They've been trying to get this cat's nomination pulled. People are going all the way to the nines with it to try to get this cat canceled. And it's like, I don't think there's any chance in hell. Do you think there's any chance in hell, aside from all of the comments and everything that's going on, that this cat actually wins this award at this point? I think it's a wrap, man.
Hey, listen to me, y'all. These are people you cannot get drunk around because they're going to take advantage of you, man. And you know what? It does not feel good. I'm telling you, you could be watching something, man, and you, as a man, you could feel like, I don't like the way I feel around this situation. Is this person trying to fool me? I don't like the deception, man, how they make excuses for deceiving people, man. You are born a man, be a man. Deal with it. Deal with it. Some people are born ugly, man. Some people are born beautiful, dude. But nonetheless, you're a human. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I do not agree with this lifestyle, man. This lifestyle is not something that my brain can handle. And I think that it's hard for me to play. Okay, so you're acting. Are you acting like a woman and you're just carrying it on because that's the character you're doing? Or are you really want to be this? And if you do, I guess that's fine, man. It's just
I don't know, man.
I think
it's interesting times we live in. Shout out to
frustration for me because I don't like confusion, man. And this is just something that confuses people, man. And they're trying to act like it's cut and dry, man. But it's only cut and dry when you're trying to explain, okay, this takes away from this person's performance. I haven't seen the movie. They must have done a good job to be voted.
No. T, slow down. This movie is hot garbage. Have you not seen listen, let me go with this. Shout out to Knee Pain real quick. What the actual F has been going on the past few days. Hollywood has completely lost it. Yes, Knee Pain, 1,000,000% lost it. Okay, yeah, T, this is the shills, okay? The shills, you can't pay attention to the shills because the shills are the shills. They're going to do whatever it takes to, push the agenda, all right? But I want you to see what the audience has been saying, all right? Here's where the audience is at with this movie. Let me share this. You see that popcorn meter score? That's where the audience is at with everything right now. 18%. 18%. This movie was at 34%. When I first came to this, it was at 34%. And it has been steadily dropping. It's going to get down into the low teens. Best believe that. It's going to get down to the 13s, might get down to 12 or so. Everybody's coming in, watching this thing and saying, this is utter hot shit. What are y'all trying to do right now? Why is Hollywood giving this thing 13 Oscar nominations? 13 Oscar nominations is like better than The Godfather and shit, right? Better than.
Why can't we just say knock it off? Knock it off. Cut it out.
I guess the question I got right now is based on all of this shit, all right? Based on the I've been crucified and stoned. This is all crucifixion. Like putting themselves in this concept of crucifixion. It's like somebody's coming after you for simply reposting what you've tweeted. You said it. You said it, Carla. What are you talking about? Nobody's doing anything to you. All right. And if you wasn't, if this is a crucifixion, why are you out here apologizing? She's dropping multiple apologies. Okay. This is not the first time. This is like the third or fourth time. And she's going on CNN and she's breaking down in tears.
Whoa. You keep saying she. You mean Carlos?
You know what, man? I'm sorry, bro. It's so hard to keep this shit straight. This is the world we live in. He. Thank you for clarifying. Well, here's what it is, because when you read in Deadline says she. So your name, That's mind just goes there. But yeah, you're right. It's a he, it's a dude, it's a guy. But breaking down in tears and crying over tweets that were racist and Islamophobic that you pushed out there. Now, T, me and you on the same page. If I say it, I say it. If I said it, I said it. If I said something, that's what I said, and I stand on my square, and that's that. So if I said some shit that was racist, hey, man, I said it. Now I can say, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. My apologies, and I'm gonna keep it pushing and move forward if I did something wrong. I'm a big enough man to apologize, but this cat is just like going on and on. This is like the third or fourth apology, and like it's getting to the point where it's like nobody is even listening to this shit anymore, but doing everything in their power to keep that Oscar, to keep the Oscar hopes alive. I think the Oscar is already gone. I don't think there's any shot in hell that this person is going to get this Oscar. And I guess that's my next question. I'm going to put this up in the poll. Is this I feel like almost like I already know what the answer is going to be, but you got to remember, this is woke Hollywood. This is woke Hollywood. All right. So does the Academy give Carla the Oscar for Best Actress? I really want to know. What do y'all feel? Because this is woke Hollywood. They're trying to make history. This person is going double time, triple time, trying to apologize for every word that they said that was disrespectful. And so now the question is, all right, man, is this going to be enough where the Academy can actually give this person an Oscar without creating this huge turmoil? What is your thoughts, T?
I think it's just nonsense, man. And I there's nothing adult-like about this, right? This is not being it's hard because I guess you could say people do cosplay and they dress up and they go to conventions and do something, but this is somebody's real life, and you're behaving in a nonsensical way, right? You're going beyond the threshold of fantasy, right? Where you're actually trying to live this out as a reality. And I think it makes people uncomfortable with the idea of foolishness, right? And because you can't, as a man, men compartmentalize things, right? Sure. And I think for me, I can't compartmentalize this person being anything other than a man, right? Even though you're trying to deceive me, you're deceptive. You're being very deceptive in what you're doing. You're not being forthright. You're not being forthright in how you present yourself, because I know that you're not that. It's so obvious that you are not, right? And it's an uncomfortable feeling because you would try to deceive me based on this, right? And you're obviously not a woman. You're a man. You have a peen, right? Your peen is still on you. Like, why would you do? And even if you cut your peen off, you are doing body dysmorphia. Why? Why are you doing? Do you know they have one of the highest rates of like. They have the highest.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
When they do those changes, man, they will have one of the highest, because it's a lifetime of pills and drugs, stuff they didn't have before. They have to do, man. At least that's what the
So you're
study.
saying that the I guess the mortality or not, I don't know. Yeah, I know what you're saying though, right? The offing themselves rate.
They have a woo.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very, very high rate, man. They have to take all kinds of hormone blockers, this, that, a lifetime of meds. Like who's paying?
I mean, yeah, when you sit back and think about it, like changing your life up like that, like your entire life, and then constantly taking all of these hormones, the hormones got to be playing havoc with your emotions, right? So I guess you're right. Yeah,
all
I didn't
to
even think
fool
about
yourself, all to be the Joker, and you didn't even get put in a vat. Batman got all these enemies walking around that have changed themselves. You know what I mean? They have changed themselves.
Why you gotta call him the Joker though?
The Joker. What? They're not doing a joke?
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying it's like the
they want to be the Joker and Harley Quinn at the same time. What are we doing here? Or Clayface? What are they doing? Come on, man.
Yo, jeez. I didn't know that. Damn, 42%. That's
man,
wild.
It's so high,
Holy
dude.
Shit.
So high, dude.
Man, but see, that's sad though, bro, because like they're getting pushed into it. So a lot of these kids, like that's what's so fucked up about doing this to kids, because kids are impressionable, and a lot of kids just want acceptance. They just want to be accepted into some sort
with that, man. Ain't no kids like that stuff, man. They can lie and spin that narrative like, no, man. That's why being macho and being feminine is totally, they're trying to merge those two and then come out with this. And that's not the case at all, man. Dude, I'm telling you, want to watch Jim, all the other stuff. This stuff has been tried before. The problem that's happening is they're pushing it to the edge, and they want you to go over the cliff. They want to put you right at the edge and say, jump on over, because they want you to embrace this stuff. This is not something to be embraced, man. It's something, I don't feel like it should be dissed, but I feel like, hey, listen, if that's your lifestyle that you want to do, don't press it upon me. Just like I don't press my lifestyle upon you, right? It's obviously a choice. You're a grown up. You're making grown decisions. But I think for her to go back on, if you said those texts, I'm not going to hold you to the fire. Oh, you should have texted.
Look, T, you just said her. You just said her.
I'm saying her. I'm sorry, him. This guy.
It trips you up, don't it?
What bathroom? Okay, all right. What bathroom does he use? Which one does he go to? Does he go to a gender neutral bathroom? What bathroom does he use?
That's a good question, man. I don't know. It has to be so confusing to try to figure this shit out, man. At the
Oscars, where do you put him? Hey, I gotta go tinkle. Really? Do you? What you gonna use? Huh?
Because now the question, like, did they have all the right surgeries? Look, man, this shit is going in directions I didn't even want to go to with this. My question is, does he get the award?
You're gonna have to be like Kanye West's wife and go to the Oscars in that kind of outfit. Do you see what she went to the Grammys in?
Oh, we get into that. We get into that, T. That's on the agenda. Don't even worry about it. Let me check the votes right now. 60% of you guys. So this is actually closer than I thought. Does the Academy give Carla the Oscar for Best Actress? 60% of you guys said no. 40% said yes. I thought it would be more in the lines of like 90-10 no. But 60-40, no. I'm gonna leave it up for a little bit longer.
What? You're gonna give Carlos this? What's wrong with y'all?
That's where it's at, man. They're saying Carla gets gets Best Actress. Again, you got to remember, T. We're talking about Hollywood, bro. We are talking about Hollywood. We are talking about woke ass Hollywood that can't wait to give these types of awards. They want to make history. This is what Hollywood is doing. T, you look stunned. This is what Hollywood's been at. This has been the push for so long. At some point in time, they're going to make good on this movement. And they're going to say, boom, Best Actress is a dude. We've seen this with pageants, right? We've seen men winning pageants for best, not a Miss America. Nobody, I don't think a man won Miss America. But there was a dude that won.
Miss Nevada.
What was it? Which it was
Nevada,
best. It was
Miss Nevada. Miss Nevada will fool you. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, wait a minute. But I'm telling you, man, you got to have a sense, and you'd be like, wait a minute, I don't feel right, dude. What are you doing? What is going on? And don't go to Twitter. Bro. Don't go to Twitter and go down the wrong alley, man, because you will see some stuff. You'll be like, oh my, are you serious? Twitter is. Who paid for that? Who is paying for these surgeries for these men to get boobs put on them? What are you
Oh
doing?
yeah. What's the name one? Didn't Caitlyn Jenner win Woman of the Year? This shit happens, man.
What kind of crack is that?
Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year. So this type of shit happens, man. Don't be surprised. Listen, I'm thinking this cat has already sunk himself. There's no chance in hell that he wins this Best Actress award because of everything that he said. I think before all of this stuff started coming out, I think he was the odds-on favorite. I would have put money on it. But now, like, if I had to bet money, I would probably be like, I don't think he's going to win it. I just don't think he's going to win it because this he did too much. He said too much. And everybody in woke Hollywood is kind of turning his back on him. That's why he keeps coming out with all of these apology videos and everything. But yeah, I think that. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I'll be honest. I think that I'm telling you, I got for me, it messes with my moral compass, right? So my moral compass, and I'm a hypocrite. And don't worry, all of y'all are hypocrites, right? You're going to be a hypocrite at some point in your daily life. I don't like the way this is portrayed to other people because it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't align with what I know to be traditional, right? And what I'm saying is the traditional way of things feels better than what this deception is, right? And this is confusion. This is authoring a bunch of confusion, and it doesn't make me feel comfortable. That doesn't take away from this person's performance. If indeed his performance was good, you say it wasn't. It's not something I'm looking to check out because I don't have my interests don't align with his performance or of this movie because I think it's nonsense. It's nonsensical and it doesn't fit what I like in my life, right? I'm not looking to see some man with titties doing. I'm not, and there are plenty of men who have boobs that are straight men. They just say, hey man, this is what I like. This is what I'm doing. But it just doesn't feel good as a male to act like this is the norm, right? And I'm sure that same kind of transition happened at some point in life when, hey, you're going to get marginalized and you're going to get run over in life. That is American history, man. That's hey, Martin Luther King, that's the American Indians, that's the original pilgrims that came over, man. You're going to be just totally bombarded with stuff that you like, damn, man, I don't feel good with it, man. And it takes a while to get comfortable with the insanity that's happening.
I agree. Yeah, I don't believe it in it. Honestly, I don't think I would be friends with these gender weirdos. It would be like such a departure from like your own personal beliefs. It would be hard to. It would be absolutely hard to. This might be the most damning part of it all. The official Oscar Instagram account unfollowed.
Is that dude?
That's the dude right there.
Look how big his forehead is, dude. Ugh.
he got all kind of. There's no way in the world you would possibly mistake this person for a woman. I'm sorry, hair, all of that you ain't never mistaken this person for a woman. If you saw this cat walking down the street, and when you see him standing up next to other people, big dude, like he's 6 foot something, like you ain't never mistaken this one. Nah. But yeah, the Oscars unfollowed. They follow everybody that's nominated for an award. They unfollowed this cat. So I think this dude is done. All right. I think this dude is absolutely done. Look, AMS, this is a rugby player. I agree, man. I agree 1,000%. Let me get to a super chat real quick. The man, the myth, the legend, Staccato DDS. For 1999, they gave Roman Polanski an award. Maybe they don't care. It's a possibility. That's why I asked the question. Is it possible that this person actually gets this award and they make history? If I had to put money on it today, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you were to bet, if you're a betting man and you're betting money, you're betting cold hard cash. All right. Somebody give you $1,000. You got to bet one way or the other. I'm betting no, you're not getting this award. But it's kind of like, this is woke Hollywood we're talking about. This is woke Hollywood we're talking about. And if I had to put money on it and my money is on the line, I'm kind of torn because I know how woke Hollywood gets down, and this person is doing the apology tour. You can almost see them saying, all right, you did your mea culpas. You did enough. Let's go ahead and give the award to this cat. So, Staccato DDS, you make a great point. They did give it to Roman Polanski. Roman Polanski was a dirtbag. All right. He was an absolute dirtbag. Directed one of my favorite movies of all time in Chinatown. Chinatown is one of the greatest movies ever. He directed it, but dude's a dirtbag. All right. Absolutely. Anyway, thank you very much, Staccato DDS. Hey, guys, thanks, Staccato, for supporting the channel. There's Staccato DDS emojis in the chat. I appreciate the brother as always. T, let's move on. Let's talk about the awards that's going on right now. You just mentioned it, the Grammys. Have you seen some of the stuff going on with the Grammys?
No.
There's some beautiful, listen, there's some beautiful work being done on the red carpet. Attractive woman right here, Madison Beer, attends the 67th Grammy Award. I mean, this is a risque kind of dress.
No, she's not.
You know, this is kind of risque, right? You know, we didn't see this type of stuff back in the day.
Forward, get her out of here. This is that is a
T. Is everybody
where to have the body? What kind of body? Like, get her out of here.
You don't think she's attractive?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't look.
No.
T, what's wrong with her? This is an attractive woman, man.
What?
This is an attractive woman. This is a woman. I wouldn't say that she's a 10
like
out of
Eddie
10.
Munster. You like this chick? She like, look, if I close my eyes, I can see Eddie Munster. And where's her titties? The titty ain't tittying. Get out of here, man. Yuck. You want Morticia Adams? Come
T's
on,
not
man.
gay. T's not gay, Hunter. T is just out of control.
Dude,
T is
she
not
looks
gay.
like Morticia Adams and Cousin It.
So what's the rating? What's the rating? Give us the 1 to 10 rating.
A 4. That's a generous 4. A generous 4. She can't even tickle.
This is the man. Look again. This is the man that gave Sydney Sweeney a 6. So
we're gonna get to that. Why? I've already. You know what? Thanks to the chat, we got it coming up. The proof.
We need some glasses. Hey, everybody, we gonna start a T glasses fund.
No, I got LASIK in this eye. That's why this eye is smaller than this one. Look,
you need to get it in both eyes. No. I need you to get that LASIK in both of your damn eyes, T. This woman is not a 4. I would say generously an 8. She's probably a 7. She's probably a solid 7. She is not ugly. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. And my co-host is always.
That's T-Move Megan Fox. That's T-Move Megan Fox. And y'all like her. That's great value Kirkland Megan Fox. And y'all want that?
Who is she? She's Madison Beer. I don't know her.
That's trans.
What's that? Huh? No, somebody was asking who she was. I don't know anything about her. Yeah, she's about a 7. She's a good solid 7. She's an attractive woman. She's got a nice body. She's got a nice frame. She's got a
quintesson, but she is not going to make it to Cybertron at all. At all. Cut off. What in the world?
Hey, look, all right, look, let's not stay on Madison. I think Madison's an attractive enough woman. All right. Look, everybody else saying she's beautiful. People are good with Madison, but we're not here to talk about Madison. What we're here to talk about is the absolute fuckery that's going on over there. Here was Willow and Jaden Smith. So I ain't gonna ask for your T rating on Willow Smith, but this is what they decided to wear. Let me go full screen.
Embarrassing. What are you looking at? Why are you doing your head like? You know those flashing lights is messing with you.
And here's the big part. Jaden, I know. T, you hadn't seen this yet, have you? You hadn't seen this shit yet. Jaden Smith.
It's embarrassing, dude.
Will didn't raise his kids, bro.
These are kids that were Superman's draws. That's how that shit looks on Superman. Look at them grandma draws. The pins. You got a Superman out there with the pins on, and that's what she got on, right? Because it depends. And she got a pecker too, man. What is going on?
This is what happens when you don't raise your children, ladies and gentlemen. If you got kids, make sure you raise them, okay? Will was out there making movies, doing his thing, and he left the kids to Jada. And this is what Jada did with the kids, all right? This is what Jada did to the children.
That's how
Men.
I'm
gonna need y'all to raise y'all boys and your daughters. I'm gonna need y'all to do that. Otherwise, this is what happens. This is the result. Holy shit! Look at these fools, man. Look at this. Can you imagine these are your children walking around at the Grammys on the red carpet? Can you imagine this? These are your children. T, you got a son and a daughter. I got a son and a daughter. I can't imagine. I'll be like, first of all, daughter, you need to get some damn clothes on. What is wrong with you? Why are you walking around with no clothes on? And a trench coat and underwear. What in the hell is going on here? Get some clothes on. If I'm dad, I'm snatching her off the red carpet. Get your ass. What the hell? You don't ever go out and embarrass me like that. I would have been pissed. But not only that, now you got this son walking around with a box on his head. He got a box on his head.
He has more money in his bank account than most average people. And it's just about being a clown, man, because the world's a circus, man. Be a clown, dude. And when I say this, I'm being honest with you. Be a grown-up. I know that I like cartoons. I like drawing shit. That's my own little fantasy time, private, where I share it with y'all. Cool, right? If the world likes it beyond this, cool. I'm good with that. But when you meet me in real life, I am a grown-up, right? I'm funny, but I am a grown-up. This is not grown-up behavior. They're not 16, 17. These are grown-ups. They're
not kids no more. Yeah. They grown adults. They chose to do this,
man.
This was a choice.
Embarrassing. And then black people will go and say, "Oh man, pick on me. Boy, I'm the victim. Because I can't fucking take you fuckers serious. God damn it. Bro.
This is the problem, man. And look, and listen, Will Smith, he gonna say nothing to this. He's not gonna comment on this. He's not gonna say a mumbling word. If I was their dad, I'd be like, "Hey, look, ladies and gentlemen,
all right, the dad doesn't need to say nothing.
This is my fault. I didn't raise my kids appropriately.
He didn't do anything wrong. They chose. That's their choice. They choosing to live
your
their
kids
life.
doing this shit. Are your kids doing this? Are your kids walking around in underwear and castle hats? Is that what's happening with your kids?
My daughter got a tattoo on her arm. I'm not cool with tattoos. She got tattoos.
Hey, look, my daughter got a tattoo as well. But guess what? They ain't walking around in her. She's not walking around in her damn underwear. And she would never show up to the damn Grammys like that, bro. That's so fucking sad, man. That shows you everything. That tells you everything you need to know about the way these kids was raised.
Oh, Lawrence
Will wasn't there.
Fire. Lawrence Fishburne daughter. Woo, man.
We ain't talking about Lawrence Fishburne. We talking about these. look, keep my name, son, out your fucking mouth, bro. Your son's name is in everybody's mouth because he's wearing a fucking castle on his goddamn head. So don't talk to me, Will. All right? Don't say nothing to me, Will. That's your son did that shit. He put a fucking box on his head. There's no way in the world that I would ever have my son. If my kids
and you know what?
A box on their head.
You know what you haven't said yet? Tomorrow, somebody is making a box to put on their head to go out. Now that's fashionable. They're gonna put.
Look. There's probably gonna be some idiots that are going to try to make that a thing. Hey, let me go buy a castle and throw it on my head because Jaden Smith did that shit. There's no way in hell that person should be taken seriously. If anybody out there watching right now, if you see a person walking around with a castle box on their head, send me that shit. Please send that to me. You catch that shit in the wild somewhere, take a picture, send it to me. I want to laugh. I don't think that's going to start any kind of trend at all because people aren't stupid.
No, yes, there is.
No, they not. No, they not. No, they not. No,
if they put them Papa Smurf shoes on last year, you think that's not going to happen here? Come on, man. They put on Papa Smurf shoes and walking.
Look, T, I know you're right. Them boots was stupid. Papa Smurf. Them boots was absolutely wild. But a castle on your head. And walking around like T, you can't. Come on, bro. They can't go that fucking far. They can't, man. They can't. I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening, bro. I just do not see it happening. Let's move on to this one. We got one more right here. We got Skull Leader. Hey, Skull Leader, shout out to Robotech. That's one of my favorite animes of all time. Skull Leader 2016 for $2. He won't get it because he spoke against Floyd. Yeah, again, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you on that. Let me see where this poll is at right now. It's still at about the same. 62 no, 38 yes. It's about the same. You guys really seriously think that at least 40% of you guys, roughly 40% of you guys seriously think that Carla's going to get this thing. That's interesting.
That's a great.
But again, it's just part and parcel to where we are with Hollywood right now. Hollywood is kind of in that spot. So it is what it is. Thank you very much, Skull Leader, for the 2. I appreciate that. Bootzilla, member for 7 months. Thank you for the 7-month membership, Bootzilla. You the man. You always here. I appreciate you, bro. Jada F those kids up and Will let her. Yes, that's my point. Jada did this to them kids. Jada did this to those kids. And Will, he just sat right by there and watched it happen. He literally sat by and watched Jada fuck his kids up. And now they walking around on the Grammys red carpet in underwear. Look, she probably going to be where Kanye's wife is in a minute. We about to get to Kanye's wife. We about to get there, T. That's the next one up. She probably going to be there because that's the Hollywood hedonic treadmill. That's the hedonic treadmill. Oh, I got to do something crazy. You know what the hedonic treadmill is, T? Have you ever heard of that? Hedonism. No. Hedonism, it requires you to just keep going, all right? Like you try a hard drug, and then once you get used to that hard drug, you got to go to the harder drugs. And then once you get used to that harder drug, you got to go to the harder drugs, all right? It's the hedonic treadmill. Hedonism sends you down this spiral. That's what Hollywood is. Hollywood is a downward spiral where they just keep going deeper and deeper into debauchery and to the point where their life is just completely fucked. And then you see these kids, you talk about it all the time. When you see these kids coming out of Hollywood when they were child actors, and then you get to when they're adults and their whole life is fucked up.
Oh, do you want me to go on that conspiracy? I told y'all most of those childhood actors, man, that's boys. They ain't taller than 5'7", dude. Because something. Let's just say somebody's packing fudge up in there. That's why.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. The hedonic treadmill.
All of those childhood Hollywood actors.
OnlyFans are all. Nick Young, yes. Those 2 British OnlyFans chicks, they're like competing to see who the biggest hoe is going to be. Who's going to be the biggest whore? That's what they're doing. And they're just going down the treadmill and they're going down into more and more debauchery, debasing themselves. This chick was walking around with like absolute like ejaculation all over her face. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. It's not made for television. Like, what is going on here? She was walking around in public with male ejaculation on her face. This is the hedonic treadmill. This is what's happening right now in Hollywood. It's debasement, it's debauchery, it's deviancy. It's going down this level to the point where you're looking at people and what the fuck is happening, man? Watch the fall of Diddy to see how debauched these people can get. Keith, shout out to Keith Tate. What's up, Keith? Thanks for being here, bro. Yeah, 100%, man. I got to watch that. I haven't seen that yet. I got to watch the fall of Diddy. Because Diddy and everybody that's in that corner of Hollywood has absolutely been on that shit. It's really crazy. It's really crazy.
Y'all don't believe Diddy, but y'all won't believe me when it comes to flat earth. That's fine. That's cool. We'll see what's up.
Shout out to Dragon Master Zero, gifted 5 Derek the DA memberships. You guys thank Dragon Master Zero, one of my guys that keeps the lights on. There's an emoji for Dragon Master. Make sure you guys lace that up with him. Send him some love. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Dragon Master Zero, for the love. We got a 5 from Cooch Biggins. I don't understand T's taste in women. I say we call him Uncle Low T. From now on, T, they questioning your taste in women.
It's fine. I'm going to be proven right here in a moment. We're going to get to it. Don't worry. I'm going to be proven right.
Uncle Low T. No, listen. I know T bags a lot of women. All right. Don't even worry about it, Phelps. T gets his fair share of good-looking women. He just has his taste. His taste just don't align with any taste I've ever heard of. All right. That's all it is.
Y'all like mediocre chicks. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I'm telling you, dude, there's a reason. There's a reason why. Let's just prove to these people. There's a reason why There's a reason why that. Just I'm gonna leave that right there.
Leave it there, bro.
I'm gonna leave that
He's
right
the
there.
legendary Terrence.
All right.
He's that legendary Terrence everybody's talking about. Thank you very much, Coochie Biggins. Yeah, I don't know what's up with T and his taste in women, but you know, it is what it is. Another 5 gifted memberships. Dragon Master, thank you once again, bro. You keep the lights on and you're doing the job. I appreciate that. Guys, lace Dragon Master up with them Dragon Master emojis. Thank him for letting the DA keep his channel going and blowing it up, man. I love it. Appreciate you, boy. Thank you so much. One more from Craze.
Oh, ask what names say. I got get to names thing. I got an answer.
All right, I'll get there. Craze for $4.99. Will sat there and watched Jada ruin their kids, just like he sat in the corner of the room and watched men do the nasty to his wife. That's what happens, man. Listen, you as sons, as fathers, you have to keep your eye on your kids. Your job, it's your job, all right? It's your job to raise your children. It's not your wife's job. It's your job. So make sure you're raising your sons and your daughters doing what's right for your kids. All right.
You're John Mayer.
If you leave it to your wife to raise the kids all by herself, you can direct her and instruct her, but you gotta take control at some point in time. Because these look, you see what's happening with Will Smith's kids, man. He literally just sat there and did nothing while she was like just dragging them down. It's too disrespectful. It's hard to believe that this is where we're at right now. But thank you very much, Craze, for $4.99. I 1000% agree with that. Let me hit these super chat thank you videos for the member chats. Dragon Master Zero did that. Thank you very much, Dragon Master Zero, for bringing 10 new members onto the DA's channel. Here you go. Yes, sir. Once again, if you are a member, you got access not just to the emojis and all the wonderful stuff there, but you got access to the nightcaps. When I do the nightcaps, they immediately go to members only right after the stream. And so as a member, you have access to get it at any point in time. So if you miss a nightcap, because I do go on late, you can always catch up with the nightcap and see where things are at. So thank you very much to Dragon Master Zero for lacing us up with memberships. And then, of course, there are super chatters. Let me give you guys some love as well, because the super chats keep the lights on as well. So here you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love All Might, man. I love that All Might moment. We are starting to build out anime heads. I wanted to take some time to shout out anime heads. If you guys aren't familiar with that channel, mods, put a link in the description or put a link in the chat for anime heads. We are starting to build that sucker out. We got a lot that we are planning this year. I did some, I was doing some anime reactions, but I pushed pause on that as we started to recalibrate what we're going to do with that channel. That channel is going to be big. It's going to be one of our focal points for 2025. So if you guys are anime fans, if you like anime, go check out Anime Heads. Again, mods, if you can, drop that down. I'll put a link in the description of this video in any case, but mods, if you can, drop that down so that we could talk about that. All right. T, are you ready, man? You finally giving us a head to this muscular woman, that whatever it is that you're saying. That ain't Sydney Sweeney, bro. Look, come on back to the table. Let's talk about this situation with Kanye West. Okay, Kanye West is listen. I don't want to scroll down any further. Okay, I'm not going to scroll down any further on this picture because Kanye West rolled his wife out there. His wife, his woman, the woman he's married to. He rolls this woman out at the Grammys. Bianca Censori. Is this censored, all right? She shocked everybody with a nude outfit reveal. This is what's going on at the Grammys. So you got Will Smith's kids walking around looking like absolute total nutcases. And then you got Kanye West coming out there and absolutely, I don't even know what to say to this. Like, how do you roll your wife out there like this? How do you do this shit?
Like he did.
If I showed you guys, listen, I can't show this picture. I can't show it. I can't. All right. It's kind of sitting there in this little thumbnail. Damn. Now I just realized it's kind of sitting over there in the upper right corner. Let me go ahead and get that out of here. It was up there. It was a smaller picture, but it was up there. What the hell is wrong with Kanye West, bro?
I don't know, but that's a 9. That's what Sydney don't have. She don't have body like that with minimal makeup on, looking good. She's looking good. Now that's body. Now she's a knockoff Kim K, but she still is nice. That's fire. That's how you start a fire. All right. That's how the cavemen got out of the cave and they started making automobiles. That's the difference between a 9 and a 5. Sydney's a 5. She's not clowning like that girl. That girl is looking like, oh my gosh, man. Shakira tonight. Swiss. And Shakira 48. His wife is fire.
Look. Let me clarify
Niagara
something.
Falls.
Let me clarify something, because Craze is saying that is disgraceful, that is shaming, or that is shameful, that is disturbing. What's her at? Yes, she is a beautiful woman. She is attractive.
At all, Leia.
Listen. She's attractive. This is not a girl that you wife up. If somebody is willing to do this, if this chick is willing to do this, this is not a wife. This is not wifey material.
I'm not pulling
the fact that Kanye has married somebody that is willing to go to this level where she's going to walk out booty butt naked on the Grammys red carpet. Come on, bro. That's disgusting. There's no way in hell that that's a wife. I don't even know what you call this person. That's a prostitute.
No,
what other word is there for this?
There will be frosting tonight. She's looking very, very good, like a cake that needs frosting.
It's Kanye's fetish. I mean, okay, I get it, but your fetish, you're going to fetishize your wife? Like, it just takes the word wife to a different meaning, I guess.
It's embarrassing. It's very
embarrassing.
If I'm her dad, I'm calling Kanye and say, what are you doing with my daughter? What are you doing?
I'm whooping his ass. I'm not even calling him. I'm showing up to the house. And I'm getting my daughter. And
people
if Kanye tries to stop me,
people used to be like, "Oh, you look like Kanye." I'm like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You don't look like Kanye."
Crazy. No, I don't. I know I don't look like Kanye. Come on, man. But look, this is an embarrassing move, not only for her, for him, right? Super duper embarrassing. I am not okay with representing my wife like that, right? I would never have. That's not cool. They got their own relationship, man. That's not for me to try and judge, per se, right? Is she looking like fire? Yes, she is looking like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Give me a couple of biscuits, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Hey, JB Outlaw want to know why you think she's a 9, because she says she's not real. She's not a real woman. She's probably not. She's probably
body, man. She got body. Hey, her body's bodying. Don't act like it ain't.
Is it real though? Is it a real body?
So what? If it's real or not, so what? So what?
That's a disgusting
like that
situation.
girl rolling up to you.
All right, let's
say, JB, come on, man.
Look, Pam Empson says maybe he made her do it. Maybe he is controlling. See, that's the scary part, is that why would you, as a self-respecting person, so either she doesn't respect herself or she allows Kanye to just basically be the joystick or controlling the joystick and just see like, hey, here's what you're doing. Hey, put this shit on. Put it on, goddamn. Put it on right now. Like, that's what Kanye is doing, and that's scary as hell, because it's like, wait, Kanye, why are you doing this shit? This is ridiculous. Your woman should never, if you have a woman that has any self-respect, there's no way in hell she's rocking out on the red carpet of the Grammys looking like that. That's not happening. That is absolutely not happening.
Craze, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Oh, okay. So you're saying he's right that you look like a Timu Morris Chestnut?
I'm giving that. We have the same birthday. Me and that guy have the same birthday.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
He grew up in a city that starts with a C. I grew up in so I mean, he's literally what? Surreal's is what? 10 miles from us, maybe?
Not far. Yeah, you're right.
Not far. I'll take that. Timu, he's a Timu me. So it's fine. I'll take. I'm 10 years younger than him though.
So apparently, whatever happened, this publicity stunt didn't work. They ended up getting kicked out. So I guess the Grammy still has some standards, but like the fact that you let this happen on the red carpet and everybody got a picture of it, and I mean, people were snapping pictures like crazy.
Why can't she just wear?
They
a
was
coat
like, they was just snapping pictures. So they got kicked out of the Grammys, and that's that. And then, you know, so I guess they felt like they did the right
dare
thing.
him to smile. Just smile. You got all that money, smile. And you got a bad broad. Oh man, I'm winning.
Kanye ain't even hard like that. He's not even hard like that, bro.
No, he ain't. He ain't. You hear me? You hear me? Talking my other slang. He ain't. It just I'm telling you, man. The guts coming out of me, but it's okay. Pause. Nothing's coming.
Yeah, it was a publicity stunt. It was a publicity stunt for Kanye. I guess we really don't talk about Kanye anymore, so he don't really feel important. He's just kind of there. You know Kanye exists. You know he's out there in the world.
He's very smart, man.
Man, look, smart. I don't think he's smart at all.
Oh,
I don't think this shit was smart.
So smart, dude. I think he is.
Nah, bro. I don't think any of this right here that you see right now happening. I don't think this was smart.
No, man. Hey, Bill Gates do stuff and he's smart. You know what I'm saying? Like Elon Musk did the craziest thing ever with his hand. Craziest. But y'all don't say he dumb. So watch what you're saying. He's a smart man. It don't look good, but he's smart, dude. He's smart. Y'all can't be just
okay.
On these.
Shout out to Thomas Stein for $5. They got to pull these stunts, or else no one would care about the Grammys. DA. I mean, you might have a point there, man. This might have been a publicity stunt. Kanye told him, "Hey, I'm showing up to the Grammys. My wife's gonna be butt ass naked. Are y'all good with that? We'll make some noise. We'll get the red carpet cracking, and then you guys can kick us out, and we'll just leave." Maybe that's what happened.
He can't
do my conspiracy shit.
He can't push the envelope, but Emilia Earhart or what's his name? Carlos can push the envelope. Like, come on, man.
Oh, that's a different story, man. It's a different story with that dude. He's pushing ideology. Kanye, this right here, this is just debauchery. This is just debauchery. Like there's nothing behind this other than I want to put my wife booty butt ass naked out there for the world to see, and I guess that makes a point. Like Kim Kardashian divorced him, got the kids, and he was slamming Kim K for having her cheeks out there for the whole world to see. And this is what you're doing with your wife? This dude is full of shit, man. I'm sorry, he's full of shit. And now I'm starting to think that this cat is he's either Looney Tunes or he's so baked into the Hollywood debauchery and grooming and all of that shit. He's so baked into that he can't see straight. But he was sweating his wife for talking about, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. We got kids together. How you gonna have your booty out there for everybody to see? And we got kids. So this is what he was saying to Kim K. But now he wants to have his wife. I mean, just all the goods out there for everybody to see. This guy's full of shit, man. So yeah, I don't buy it. I'm sorry.
So much. This is his wife. If his wife got a choice too, she's her own person. She know how to make decisions too. She got out there.
I guess they deserve each other. I guess they deserve each other. Shout out Thomas Steen. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. They deserve each other at that point.
So what? So what, man? He got his wife out there. That's his wife, man. That's his wife. He wanted to do with his wife what he wanted to. She said she could have said no. She went out there because she liked that. It is a publicity stunt, right? He ain't even smiling. Why would you be with a man that doesn't even smile? Ugh. So that means he's hate smashing her. What do he got to be frowning about? You need he need. Man, I'm telling you, this is a problem. I've noticed this. It's a good time.
Oh wait, real quick, T. I gotta check out for 2 seconds.
Oh, I
want you to respond to names. Name dropped this earlier. T, what do your girls say when you tell them about flat Earth? I'm gonna let T take the reins for just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back. T, go right ahead, sir. The floor is yours.
It's never good. It's never good. They always look at me like, what the hell? What did you really just say that? And I think they're trying to understand. Okay, they're like, is it flat like this? Can you fall off the earth? Can you? I'm always trying to explain. No, you're underwater. There's a big bubble. There's underwater underneath you. The things you looking out of the space, that's really water. That's not what you think it is. You're in a dome, and they get mad, man. Some of them get mad, but I met like one. It's like, okay, talk to me more about it. But they still take off their drawers. They still, you think they're gonna get it? It hasn't stopped me yet. You know what I mean? Hasn't stopped me from doing astrology on them and all that stuff. No, it's a real thing. The Earth is for sure flat, for sure. There's land behind the ice walls. There's no such thing as the North Pole, or the South Pole. You're just on one big, gigantic landmass, and beyond that is other land masses. That's their world. So how can y'all believe that? This Middle Earth past the ice wall, there's a land where there's this. From what I understand, I heard we're living in the past. I heard we're living like way in the past, and they're living in the real future. They're living in the present. We are in this is like underworld for us, like the old school world. I mean, you may not like it, but it is, man. I mean, I'm telling you. I'm gonna do a live about this. I'm gonna do a live about this so y'all can really, really understand what I'm saying about this, right? I know y'all think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, man, there's land beyond that Antarctica, man. It wouldn't be. Why would they sweat? Why would they sweat Kyrie Irving? Why would they sweat what's his name? The light-skinned cat. What's his name? You know his name. The light-skinned dude, number 30, Curry. Why would they sweat him? They were on his helmet when he said, "Oh man, I don't think they went to the moon." And they want him sending some Nike Air Force Ones and all this stuff, doing all that to make sure, because they don't want him to be influenced by it, man. The Earth is flat. There's no such thing as earthquakes. There's no such thing as dinosaurs. Well, the earthquake thing, like I said, they're building tunnels all underneath the ground to try to do stuff, man. And they got tunnels that go to other parts of the gap. Look, you live on one big disc. It is a huge. You know what? Let me get here. Because I wanted to explain this to y'all so y'all know. Explain this here. You live on a big disc. A big disc. This is Earth. This is Mars. This is Venus. There's ice around here. And no one knows what's on these outer edges. No one knows. This is the unknown. The unknown parts of whatever Earth is, right? And you live under a big old dome, and these are like watery things, and this is that, and then underneath is water too. So you don't know. Because they never talk to you. They never talk to you as if there's anything under the earth. They never talk to you as if anything is down here. Nothing. Nothing exists below the earth. I mean, you think about that. It's an endless thing. Endless thing. But I'm telling you right now, we do live in the multiverse. I'm telling you. I can't hear you, D. Pause.
Shit, my bad. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Conspiracy laced it up for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had to run and do something real quick. T, did you tell them that the flat Earth was just a joke and you really don't mean it? Is that what you told them?
I'm dead serious about that. Hey, I tell women about that, and I still smash. You know why? Because you know why I still smash? Hold on. Because of this, I still.
He's that legendary Terrence.
Hey, it's not a problem, dude. It's not a problem. Laugh now, cry later. Laugh now. Look. You know what?
Is Middle Earth flat? You know, Lord of the Rings, is Middle Earth flat? The T-files have been unlocked. Absolutely, yes. The T-files have been unlocked. I wish this dude would do more on his channel and go harder and deeper into the whole conspiracy thing. You would absolutely do great things with that, T. You need to keep it up,
confundum. No,
the T-files.
No, it's no. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Nos confundum.
T is out of Tina Bibe is Godzilla X Kong is in a documentary. What's this dude's channel? Yo, mods, where y'all at, man? Hey, look, let me drop it in there real quick. Let me put it in there. Make sure y'all are subscribed to my boy Uncle T. All right, Uncle T. He's a great dude. He's a hilarious guy, as you guys can tell. And if you're not subscribed to him, you should be. I'm dropping his link in the chat right now. Make sure you guys get over there and subscribe. T is trying to build. He got his own flavor. He got his own way of doing things, but it's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. Thank you, T, for always being here. All right, let's move on, man. Let's talk some regular shit, man. We always talking about all this other crap. Let's talk some regular stuff. All right, let's talk about the Fantastic Four trailer. Oh, whoa, we got a Fantastic Four trailer coming up. Now they're saying it might drop February the 4th. On Good Morning America, possibly dropping February 4. However, there's a possibility that it won't drop, all right? Because at first it was announced, and then they pulled it back. So I'm going to show you guys what they're talking about. Shout out to Mac McGloin on Cosmic Book News. So they said it looks like the Fantastic Four First Steps trailer will be dropping Tuesday, or at least teased on Good Morning America on February 4. So that's a couple of days from now, which is also a few days ahead of Super Bowl Sunday. So here's what the original press release said. Tuesday, February 4, Shop GMA series. So they always kind of run down what Good Morning America is going to have on it. All right. Shop GMA series, lifestyle contributor, blah, blah, blah. All right. Then the debut of the Fantastic Four First Steps movie trailer. And then nutritionist Rachel Beller and blah, 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 and all that other crap, all right? So that's what it said. But as you can see right here, it has been edited to remove the info. And now this is what it says, okay? So I'm going to show this to you. This is what it says now. Let me zoom in on this a little bit, all right? February 4. So you'll notice it says the same thing, shop the series, and then it jumps right to the nutritionist. Okay, so it actually removed the information from the previous article. Again, this is what it had at first. After the nutritionist or before the nutritionist, it said, yeah, we're going to show the Fantastic Four First Steps trailer. All right. And they may have removed that because they don't want to conflict with a Super Bowl trailer. Because everybody believes that the Super Bowl trailer is coming up a week from today, Sunday. We will have the Fantastic Four trailer. Either way, whether we get it on Sunday, whether we get it on Tuesday, we're getting that Fantastic Four trailer. T, I need to know from you, what do you think this thing is going to have on it? Is it going to be better than the Superman trailer? Because they're kind of competing against each other.
Superman. The Superman's not. It's bad, right? But I think the trailer they're gonna put out, man, is gonna be awesome, man. Marvel is. I'm telling you, man, it's too much disappointment, man. They're not. You're gonna get a smoke and mirrors trailer, but at least the trailer it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll get people excited, man. I'm telling you, dude, it's gonna be okay, man.
I'll be honest with you. I think it's gonna be a dope trailer.
I think
it's
so
gonna
too.
be a lot of fun. I really think the Fantastic Four trailer is going to be awesome. I really do. I think it's going to do everything that Superman trailer didn't do.
Right.
Which is get everybody excited. Like, oh shit, I can't wait to watch this movie. I think that's what this thing is going to do. And what's crazy is it's probably not going to be the better movie. What the fuck is all of that shit?
That's the flat earth. This is what I've been telling y'all about, man. That's the flat earth right there. These are the little sections around. I'm telling y'all, man, it's way deeper than I'm like the weatherman. Look, this thing is way deeper than y'all think, man. This is where, the one little one behind me right here, that's where we might live. I can't see where. Wait, hold on. Oh, I think it's right here. That's Earth, right? And so outside the ice wall is another place, and then another place, and then it's not like it's flat, right? And this where I was talking about the edges right here, the edges, the outer edge. This is this is the unknown way over there. That's the unknown.
T, do you bring up that? Let me ask you, T, do you bring up these charts for the ladies? Do the ladies get these?
As I'm smashing them and with my music in the background. I'm playing this and it's on silent, it's on mute, but I'm playing music in the back, dude. Come on. That's one of them right now. Okay, look, hey, I'm telling you, this is it. This is it, dude. Look,
T is
this
schooling him on the
fascinating
T is
story.
schooling him on
This is a
the flat
fascinating
earth.
story.
Hey,
You gotta understand.
let's get back to the Fantastic Four. Hold up, sir. Let's get back to the Fantastic
You
Four.
believe the Fantastic Four? You don't believe that?
There's nothing fantastic about what you're showing
Here
right
is
now.
the Earth right here, where my hand. Look, this is the Earth right there, and then outside.
I'm gonna need you to bring it back to the Fantastic Four, sir. I appreciate the lesson in flat Earth conspiracies. I'm gonna need you to bring it back to the Fantastic Four. So look, we know that the Fantastic Four, it's got a lot of problems already. Female Silver Surfer being the primary one. It's taking place in the multiverse. So they're going to have to do a lot of work with the Fantastic Four to kind of reconnect this thing to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But nevertheless, I think a trailer is absolutely going to blow up. I think this thing is going to be out of control. It's going to be huge. It's going to sweep the internet. Everybody's going to be talking about it. It's going to do everything that the Superman trailer didn't do. And I'm kind of like,
one of the first. Pardon me, D. I think it's probably going to be one of the first commercials we'll probably see in the Super Bowl, because they're not going to wait till halftime to see it, man. They're going to want to get the eyes right now, dude. I think if they showed that female Silver Surfer, that I agree, it is going to be dead on arrival. But they're not going to do that. They're going to show something fantastic about it, right? And people will be like, okay, I'm cool, because there's nothing on the horizon to get people. They're already pissed about Captain Falcon, already pissed about that, and you know that's going to be in there several times. Several times they're going to pump that movie up, man, and nobody's interested in that. Nobody's interested in it. Nothing, man.
I think the problem that you got right now is that the Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't feel important. And this is an important film. Like Fantastic Four, it's one of the biggest franchises or one of the biggest IPs, I should say, that Marvel has. And this doesn't feel important right now. Like, does this feel important? We know it's important because it's the Fantastic Four, but it doesn't feel important to anything that's coming up. Like, okay, we got Avengers Doomsday, we got Avengers Secret Wars. We know what those are. Those are going to be important. But Fantastic Four is just kind of there. And it's like, all right, how does this connect to the whole thing? You guys got to convince me, Marvel, that this is worth giving a damn about. I think they're going to give us that in the trailer, but that's just a trailer. I feel like they're still not going to stick to landing in the film itself, but it's going to put butts in seats. Like, that's how I'm feeling right now. This thing is absolutely going to put butts in seats. And it's going to make everybody start thinking, hey, this is going to be a good movie. I'm going to go check this thing out. You know, what you got?
It's going to make people forget about Superman.
Okay.
It's going to make people forget about Superman.
I agree. Listen, man, I low key agree. I think that this isn't a movie that people are going to be. I don't think this trailer, and whether it comes on Sunday or whether it comes on Tuesday, and look, I will keep my eye out for it. If it drops Tuesday, because it's going to drop early in the morning, like 4 a.m., whatever time Good Morning America goes on, I'm going to come and look at it and keep y'all eye out. I might go live super quick and do a trailer reaction to the Fantastic Four trailer if it does drop early enough on Tuesday. If it doesn't drop on Tuesday, obviously forget about it.
They're trying to figure out a way to package this thing without showing that damn Silver Surfer, because that's going to piss people off. It's going to piss.
There's no silver cheat. Look, the rating is, look, this like, I like Julia Garner as an actress. She's not
rateable.
She's really not.
She's not rateable, dude.
She's really not. Why would the Silver Surfer be female? Good fucking question, Pure Gosu. Good question.
When you got Nova,
it's
why
called
would you have
DEI.
Nova?
They gotta push the agenda, bro. They gotta push the agenda. Who would you? Vanessa Kirby. Look, the actress playing Vanessa Kirby is a very attractive woman.
What?
I don't think she's like a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of. She's probably like a 6. That to me is a 6. She's a 6.
What? She does have bedroom eyes, but she's okay. She might be a little fun, a little firecracker, but whatever.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's move on real quick. Let's hit these super chats up. D Vader for $2. Shout out D Vader. Thanks for chilling out with us tonight, bro. Kanye hasn't been right since his mom passed away.
That's
Real
true.
talk.
That's true, dude.
Real
That's
talk,
true.
bro.
That's
Real
somebody
talk.
who lost their
Real
mom. I'm
fucking
telling you,
talk.
man, he been tripping, dude. Vanessa Kirby, she's a cool. She's fixable.
No. Oh shit, I still got this conspiracy thing going. No, you're right though, D Vader. He hasn't been right. He's been kind of off his rocker, and he's just been all over the place. And now he's just like, he's like debasing his wife. Like, you debase your wife like this? Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Don't debase your wife. You know, hold your wife up. Your wife is supposed to be like your better half. See, the problem is a lot of people get married and they don't really think about all of that shit anyway. But your wife is supposed to be your better half. It's supposed to be the other half of you that you hold up and you say, this is an important person to me. This exemplifies my character. And you have your woman out there like butt booty naked. That's fucking trash, man.
Well, this is a hypocrisy. Now, I might say he's smart, but that don't mean I agree with his methods, right? This is hypocrisy of most people, right? This is the same person who set up a church and talked about God and all this stuff, but you got your woman going around with like,
I know, right?
You got her looking like she's
he went from setting up a church and being all about God. Jesus walks, like all of that, right? He did that was like a story arc. And now he is gone into the other half of his story arc where he is just debased and a deviant and doing all of this crazy shit. That's crazy.
Wait a minute. To chat, listen, you can look this up. This is a real thing. This is what it looks like.
Don't listen to it. Don't chat. Don't get caught up in the mix.
Don't live on this. You live on this.
Don't get caught up, chat. Don't get caught up in the mix. T will have y'all down.
Disneyland map. This is a Disneyland map. Y'all at Disneyland. Hey, where do we go next? Where do we go next in Disneyland? This is the map. Dude, you live right here in this little thing. And you don't have the resources to go outside of this. So there's no need. Why do all the countries claim territory in Antarctica? Because they don't want you to get past. They don't want you to know that you're on Fantasy Island. And then there's other resources. Where do you think all that oil is coming from? Where do you think this endless water comes from? This thing is big, humongous.
Shout out.
The sun is far away. Come on, man.
Come on, bro. We got to keep it going, man. Dragon Master Zero, shout out with $10. Marvel has made 3 failed Fantastic Four films: the 2005 one, The Rise of the Silver Surfer, and the reboot. I have no faith they'll get it right this time. It was funny because I was talking to my brother one day about this whole situation. He thinks they'll never get Fantastic Four right. Like, the Fantastic Four is simply a movie that cannot be done in the modern era. It was something that was for a before time, like back in the 60s and the 70s. Maybe you could have pulled off something with the Fantastic Four vibe with it. I thought it was an interesting take because they really haven't gotten it right. They just have not gotten the Fantastic Four right. And maybe it's because this era, and not to say that they haven't gotten it right, but the audiences are really not going to gravitate towards it, even if they do get it right. He was basically saying, I thought that was an interesting take by my brother.
Man. It's a hard sell.
It is a hard sell. Yeah, it is a very hard sell. Can they get this story right in this era? And I don't know.
It's hard when you're doing a family thing because you're trying to appease both worlds, and they cannot do that, man. The cartoon series, like in 95, 96, was great. Now, that one was awesome, man. But I don't think they can. They just, and it's hard to sell Ben Grimm and take him serious, right? So that's their whole thing. It's a hard sell. And then look, they're already stretching this thing. They're putting Silver Surfer in this already. Like, it's just too much, man. It's way too much. And I bet you we get to see. I bet you they crammed Black Panther in this. I bet you he's in this, dude. I bet you the new Black Panther is going to be woven into this.
I think they're going to get the Black Panther going because they got to do something before they get to Secret Wars. And so that's why they're talking about the recast of T'Challa. They got to get the Black Panther in before Secret Wars because they want to throw him into Secret Wars. Man, it's such a mess over there at Marvel right now, man. They did things so ass backwards. I don't know what they're going to do to fix this. But Dragon Master Zero, sir, once again, thank you for the $10. We got a super chat thank you video. I appreciate you, brother. Here you go. All right, T, let's move on to this. I thought this was a little interesting. We got some Snow White merch coming. All right. First up, we got the popcorn buckets. And I was talking about this on a previous video. We got the popcorn bucket that has been revealed for AMC. So, like this face, right? This face will never sell any movies. This weird looking dude will never sell a goddamn movie. This is not a selling point for Snow White. They need to scrub this picture, whatever's going on with this Rachel Zegler. This chick is never going to sell a movie. This looks hilarious, man. I can't believe they go like direct. The direct is supposed to be like a shill site. This picture just had me rolling when I saw it. I was like, oh, this ain't selling movies ever. Okay. You trying to sell a beautiful princess? No, this ain't it. But anyway, Snow White's popcorn bucket. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. There it go right there. Okay. There it go right there. They got the merch coming out. Actually, let me show you a better picture of it. Here we go. All right, so here's the popcorn bucket right here. The little diamonds in the diamond mine, you know, and then I guess you have like little packets from AMC. You could put different little gems in it. It'll shine. It'll light up. You know, I'm sure Chris Gore is going to have, he's definitely going to get him one because he gets all these popcorn buckets. Look, I don't think this shit is going to help get people into the theaters whatsoever because guess what? People don't like this chick right here, Rachel Zegler. People don't like her. And, you know, we saw already the chat music video, which was absolutely hilarious. They came out with a part 2. They came out with a part 2 to the chat music video for Snow White. We're in full mockery territory. This thing is going to flop hard. Is this going to be an absolute box office disaster? And all the popcorn buckets in the world are not going to fix this. This thing is going to be a mess. All right. Look, and I don't even think this is a bad looking popcorn bucket. It's like, oh, wow. What if we actually had a good movie to go along with this and a good actress and somebody that was kind and nice and was a princess? What? Do you think this is going to sell? Is this going to get people? Think about it from a marketing standpoint, T.
What is that from?
This is for Snow White, bro. Are you
I want it in my lap as I'm fucking watching the movie. Why?
Listen, that's my question. Does this get people to come to the theaters? Are you going to get excited about coming to watch Snow White and get this popcorn bucket?
What?
That's the question. No?
I hate the gimmick world we live in, man. Just gimmicks, dude. Just nothing but gimmicks. Nobody, come on, dude. Hi ho. Come on, that just is.
He said, play the song, DA. Hey, you know what? Let's fire that up. You know what? That's a good idea. The part 2. All right, part 2 of the Snow White chat music, right? Chat music came out with Snow White part 2. We saw the first one. I think we saw that on the nightcap on one of them. Let me bring this up real quick. Is this part? Here's part 2 right here. Let me bring this joint up. Yeah, it's great, man. It's absolutely great. It's hilarious. All right, let's wait. Hold up a second. Jeff A., thanks for bringing that up. I should have had it ready to go, but I didn't. All right, let's listen.
It's okay, Disney, you can just cancel the film. We won't be mad if you and
All right, hold up. Let me back it up. All right, so this is part 2. We saw part 1 already. Let's watch part 2.
It's okay, Disney, you can just cancel the film. We won't be mad if you admit to be. Even Bob the Builder can't fix this. Disney achieved the closest thing to our peace by releasing something we all collectively hate. I mean, why is there an earthquake here? It's all Disney rolling in his grave. Nobody has ever rooted for a poison apple until this movie go apple go. Actors with focus of hi ho, it's off to work, we know. They finally did it. They made a movie nobody's going to pirate. Did I frighten you? No Snow White and her 7 CGI did. Disney's next step is gonna be making Rapunzel fall. I can hear Walt Disney's frozen head screaming in the Disney Fall. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the bitchiest of them all? Mirror, mirror on the wall, whose acting career is about to fall. Rachel Zegler is her name. This monstrosity will be her only fame. Show this to my friend before he skydived, and he jumped out the plane with no parachute. That mirror is lying. It probably came from Temu. Coming to a theater near you. Move. The dwarfs look like they came from Chernobyl. This movie isn't releasing, it's escaping. This makes the B-movie look like a Vincent Van Gogh painting. Thank you, Disney. You're the world's best at destroying childhood dreams. Is Disney aware that Snow White is supposed to be more beautiful than the evil queen? Evil queen.
It's Hollywood, baby.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. No one's gonna watch this movie at all.
Weird.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Just how far will Disney fall?
Weird.
Yo, that's classic shit right there, bro. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, Rabbit for Rachel. All right, Rabbit for Rachel, our resident Rachel Zegler clone, or troll, I should say, our resident Rachel Zegler troll. I'm sorry. Every once in a while, we're gonna talk about your girl Rachel. I don't think. Listen, I think Rabbit for Rachel is going to be all over this stuff right here, right? Because we got some other shit coming up. Look. There's a lot of Funko Pops that are popping off. And it's hilarious because I think this merchandise, the Snow White merchandise, still looks like trash. The actual evil queen actually looks pretty good when it comes to the merch. And yeah, there's a lot going on right now. You can collect all four, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. Who cares? Is this going to bring people to this movie? Is my question. Is anybody going to actually show up to this movie? Because they're going to start their merchandise push. Everybody's going to be seeing, Rachel Zegler dolls, Evil Queen dolls. We got popcorn buckets. Does any of this crap work? All right. Is any of this going to work? T, in your opinion?
I think if they focus on Gal Gadot, man, Gal Gadot is who everybody's trying to see. Gal Gadot, man, dang, dude. How could you be mad at her? Like, she is easy on the eyes, man. Gal Gadot is a nice
Gal
woman.
Gadot is a beautiful woman, man.
Beautiful woman. I'm like,
no
you got
question about that.
Wow. Like, she was born to be this broad. Like, she is beautiful. I think that the thing about her, this girl being Snow White, you can't take her serious because she's built like a little girl. She's not built like a tall woman. Gal should be Snow White. Gal is fine. You know what I mean? But I don't. They dropped the ball on this, man. They're ready to take the hit on this, right? They're going to make money, but it won't be as much money as they thought they anticipated. This movie's been done for 3 years. How come it's not out? How come?
Well, remember, it was supposed to come out last year. But they pushed it because, number one, they started getting a lot of heat because of those Rachel Zegler comments. Everybody was like, I ain't watching this movie with this bitch Rachel Zegler talking shit about the original Snow White. So they pushed it, number one. But then number two, you had a lot of CGI issues because the dwarves didn't look right, and they wanted to try to fix it in post. There's a lot of problems with this movie. And listen, they're going to do their typical merchandise routine. They have to. They kind of have to, right? Because that's what all movies do these days. They got to do a routine. Look, here's another one, all right? The new Rachel Zegler Mattel toys have been revealed. She is stunning. This will be on sale March 1st and will cost $75. $75 for this doll. Y'all think this thing is going to sell? Get ready for the landfill. The landfill is going to be filling these, man. This is going to Ollie's. This is going straight to the discount rack. $75 for this? I mean, yeah, there'll be some people that buy it, but $75?
Most of y'all in the chat, I don't know if y'all familiar. This movie was supposed to be done almost like 10 to 20 years ago. This movie was supposed to be done, wrapped up. They had a Broadway winning actress that had this role, right? They have pushed back this movie decades, man. This was supposed to come out. The girl that had this role, she was supposed to be phenomenal on Broadway. I forgot her name, man. Because usually that's what Disney does. They get Broadway actresses to play these roles, dude. This chick it's not it, dude. She's not believable as an actress, and she doesn't like this role is not an important role to her. That's why she's running her mouth off, because she feels entitled to this, right? She's standing on the shoulders of every other female that played this role, man, that would have loved this role. If I were them, I would have cast Charlize Theron as the evil mom, and I would have had freaking Snow White.
No. Wait. Whoa. T. Gal Gadot is just fine as the equal.
I want Gal Gadot as Snow White. I want her as Snow White.
Oh, well, she's too old for Snow White, obviously. Snow White's supposed to be a teenager. She's supposed to be a kid. No, yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. Jesus Rex, $70.50 in bargain bin is too much, right? Why are y'all charging $75 for this damn thing? This is going to not make any money for you whatsoever. Listen, this is the thing. If you had a positive princess, if you had, Rachel Zegler was doing what she's supposed to do as a Disney princess, being kind, being sweet, being loving. I love being a princess and all that. Instead of sitting there talking about weird, I'm not going to be saved by the prince. If I got to stand 18 hours in the dress, I want to pay me for every damn hour and all of that kind of stuff. If you had Rachel Zegler being an actual princess, then maybe you could make sense out of this and maybe it makes money. But when you have a giant asshole playing Snow White, it's over. You're not going to get the money that you would have gotten had you cast this thing appropriately. All right? Forget the Latino Snow White. Give us a German or whatever, right? White chick Snow White, number one. But then number two, make sure that person understands the assignment. Your job is not to get out here and shit on the original. So yeah, all your $75, this shit's going up in smoke, man. Nobody's buying this damn doll. Y'all out your minds, Mattel. Mattel is out their damn minds thinking that they about to sell this joint.
Not $75. Why does a toy need to be $75? It cost them
what the fuck is $75?
Man, with toxic chemicals. The toys make you sick.
Woo!
They make you sick. Remember growing up, they would be like, don't mess with the toys from over there. They're gonna get you sick, man. Because I don't know. Can we
look? Look. Nobody can reply to this. They made sure they locked the replies on Snow White News because they automatically knew that people was going to come in here and absolutely clown the hell out of this price and this doll. I mean, whatever with the doll, and look, she got the ribbon in her hair. Rachel Zegler doesn't even have the damn ribbon in her hair. Rachel Zegler didn't even have this ribbon. So yeah, this thing is about to absolutely just go belly up. Nobody's buying this damn doll. And look, Disney, you did it to yourselves. All right. This is what happened when you hire activists. All right. You hire activists and this is what they do. All right. They absolutely destroy your projects. Look at Emilia Perez. They somehow managed to finagle 13 Oscar nominations out of a shit film. Ain't gonna win. Listen, now because of this activist, it's probably going belly up. It is what it is, man. It absolutely is what it absolutely is. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me go ahead and hit some of these super chats up. JPS, member for 1 month. Thank you very much, JPS. This one's for you, T. Earth isn't flat. It is a cylinder. Why do you think we can't fly over the ice caps? The poles are flat and up and down there. Is that true, T? Are the poles flat up and down there? That's why we can't fly over the ice caps?
There's the poles. There's no such thing. It's a messed up situation, man. You're in like a little bubble, man, and you can't get out, man. But a bubble like, that's on a table, I've already. Don't worry, we'll get into it, man.
Please don't leave while T is dropping his conspiracy. You don't even understand the damn conspiracies yourself, bro. Shout out to JPS. We got another member for 1 month, JB Outlaw. What's up, JB? Thanks for chilling with us, bro. I appreciate you. Yo, DA, what's the name of the super chat new member song? Tried to find it, but no luck. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, the crew, and love what you do. Thank you very much, JB Outlaw.
This is the Earth. The Earth is flat, right? I've got to show it to you like it's
whoa. Let me I honestly, JB, I don't know the name of that song. Coach from Echo Base put that little clip together for me. I can't even take credit for that. Coach put that together for me. Shout out to Coach from Echo Base. He put the clip together for me, my openings and my endings. He's put all of this stuff together for me. Look, I'm a new booty when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So thank you, Coach, for doing a lot of that stuff for me. But I'll tell you what, JB, I will try to find out what that is, and one day I will drop the name of the song into one of my videos once I hear back from the coach. I'll ask coach, hey coach, what's the name of this song? Because a lot of folks is asking about the super chat new member song. I will find out and I will let you know what that is. But thank you for being a member, sir. I appreciate that. One more, we got Staccato DDS for $9.99. Disney should offer free popcorn to watch Snow White. Yeah, Disney should offer free everything. Free popcorn, free tickets, free dolls, whatever you want to talk about it. Nobody's going to watch this movie. This movie has gotten, look, we got 1 million dislikes on the last video or on the last trailer, 1.5 million dislikes. Who's coming to watch this? Who's coming to watch this? Now, we know that there's going to be a trailer coming on the Super Bowl. That thing is going to get ratio. Keep your eye out for that. We're going to be following that story as well. That thing is about to get dislike ratioed into absolutely oblivion. So we'll see what's happened. Thank you very much, Staccato, for the $9.99, sir. I appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead. And before we get to the next big topic, let's go ahead and thank all the super chatters, Staccato and the member chats. Hey, man, look, member chats count just as much. All right. So thank you very much for the member chats. And thank you, Staccato, for the $9.99. Here you go. All right, here we go. Oh, let's get the super chat off the screen. Thank you once again, Staccato. Harrison Ford, when asked if Mark Ruffalo shared any Hulk advice on how to play the Red Hulk, I don't know what Mark Ruffalo would have to do with any of that anyway. He says he wasn't available for consultation, so I had to wing it. I hope he's not disappointed. Why would anybody go to Mark Ruffalo for acting advice? Harrison Ford, trust me, you did just fine. Not going to Mark Ruffalo for any acting advice, any advice about playing Red Hulk. They're two completely different characters. Anyway, you don't have to worry about it. Just do what you do. You're a veteran. You're a legend. You don't need to go to Mark Ruffalo for acting advice. I guess that's really the point that I got for bringing this up. But yeah, apparently, I listen, man. I think Mark Ruffalo is the worst Hulk. If you want to talk about Ed Norton, Eric Bana, and then Mark Ruffalo, I guess throw Lou Ferrigno in there. Is he the worst Hulk? T?
I think his Hulk, he was a good actor to me a long time ago. I just think I think his portrayal of Hulk isn't good. You know, it's a Disney it's a watered down version of Hulk. It's not what we really want, you know? So we're always going to be disappointed because he's not flexing like he's really that guy, you know, and he's that guy. So, you know, he's better than Eric Bana's Hulk. Eric Bana's Hulk was horrible.
You what? You think Eric Bana is worse than this dude?
I think Eric Bana.
Wait, back up. Are we talking about Bruce Banner or are we talking about Hulk?
I'm talking. Well, his Hulk, that portrayal of Hulk was awful. And I didn't really like Ed Norton's. You know what I mean? I didn't like that CGI. I didn't really, you know. I would say you know what? Ruffalo's the best.
Do y'all have that one friend that's just a contrarian for everything? That's T. That's my friend T. T is a contrarian. For everything, T got to be a contrarian, bruh.
Why?
What?
What did I say wrong?
So Eric Bana and Ed Norton. All right, hold up. Let me put the poll up. Let me do this. All right. Who's the worst Hulk? All right. I already know who. You know what? Actually, let me change that up. Who is the best Hulk? Let's ask that question. Who's the best Hulk? And then I'm gonna throw Lou Ferrigno in there also. T is always doing this shit to me, man. Who's the best Hulk? Okay. I started a poll. You got 4 options. You got Eric Bana, Ed Norton, Mark Ruffalo, Lou Ferrigno. Who's the best Hulk? Because T is always tripping. So I gotta go to the crowd.
Why? I gotta be tripping. Damn, I like Ruffalo's. Ruffalo's better than Ed Norton, man. Was awful, dude.
Are you talking Hulk or are you talking Bruce Banner?
I'm talking about Hulk. That man, that Leatherface freaking Hulk dude. That was some bad CGI, dude. Bad. I mean, Ruffalo is like, I don't like how Marvel, they're all reluctant heroes. I don't want to be a hero. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna wait till the last 15 minutes to figure out I want to be a hero. No, man. That was so great about Stark, man. Before Disney bought him, Stark was like, yeah, I'm Iron Man. I'm on. I ain't hiding my identity. I'm on. The rest of the characters, I don't think I want to be a hero. I don't want to be a hero. Come on, man. We getting watered down version stuff, dude. I'm tired of the PG version of these superheroes, dude. That's why everybody goes wild for freaking The Boys, dude. Because they're like, okay, let me see. Man, cut loose, man. God dang.
You know what? So Bill Bixby is Bruce Banner. When I'm talking about the Hulk, fair point. Fair point. Because you actually had an actor playing the Hulk. Or playing both parts. You had an actor playing Bruce Banner and you had an actor playing the Hulk. So it's like, okay, who's your best Bruce Banner versus who's your best Hulk? Like Bill Bixby was Bruce Banner, but then you had like all these Bruce Banners. Well, he was David Banner, some stupid shit that they did for this TV show. He was David Banner, whatever. Yeah, it was dumb. But when I'm talking Hulk, I'm talking about like, because they kind of screen capped all these guys. Like you could tell that's Harrison Ford's face, you know? And you can kind of see Mark Ruffalo's face in that. So I get you what you're saying. That's a very good distinction that you're making there, Johnny Skinwalker. From a Bruce Banner perspective, I would still give it to Bruce Banner, David Banner. I would still give it to Ed Norton. But I love the Eric Bana Hulk. I think Eric Bana Hulk was fucking raw.
What?
When he was fighting them Hulk dogs? You didn't like that?
Who wants to see Hulk dogs? I don't want to see that.
That was dope. Oh my God, man! When he was fighting them two dogs,
Hulk
man,
dogs?
was
Are they
like,
selling
yo,
over
and he ripped them. When he ripped the mouths apart, oh, that was shit. That was sick, bro. Come on, T. Come on, T. Don't play me like that, man. You know that shit was dope, man. You know that was hard.
No.
I mean, T is just he is just a contrarian, y'all. I'm telling you, T is a contrarian. He don't ever want to agree with anybody. Damn. They had a Hulk dog, bro. The Hulk dogs was dope. I'm sorry. I love them Hulk dogs. I loved it, and I love when they was fighting the Hulk. That shit was awesome. That was awesome in that movie, man. That was my favorite part of the movie, man. I didn't really like any honestly, I didn't really like any other part of the movie except Banner becoming the Hulk and then fighting them Hulk dogs. That was dope. That was dope. But you see, man, I'm a simple man. Give me some beat 'em up, blow 'em up, shoot 'em up. Give me some raw action. I'm all in. All right. You can't piss me off now. All right. Because you get that. And look, I'm a guy that likes Jurassic World. All right. I'm a guy that likes dinosaurs eating people. So it's simple as that. I'm a simple man.
Is with this stupid, non-believable dinosaur world thing, man. There's no such thing as fucking dinosaurs. They haven't found not one. How come they ain't found no dinosaur bones in Africa? None in the Philippines. None. Dinosaurs didn't eat that kind of vegetation. Where is it at? No such thing as dinosaurs, man. Oh God, dude.
Look, Mob is right, man. Worst Hulk is She-Hulk, 1000%, man. Well, especially the one that we got. She-Hulk could have been a great character. If they didn't fuck She-Hulk, she could have been a great character, bro. She could have been a really cool ass character. Ferrigno wasn't CGI. No, he was not. You're absolutely right. Shout out Daisy Blossom, Flower Child. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah. No, that's the thing. Like, that's why, to me, Ferrigno has a different feel to it because he's not CGI. He's just Ferrigno. All right. All of them muscles and all of that movement, that was him, you know? So, you know, there was something to that. I was joking. Lou was cool when I was 10 or 11. I like Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk, man. I'm cool with it. All right. Fax T, rated R Hulk for the win.
Right.
I mean,
do something. I'm just look, Marvel gives us, I just think they give us just like the most watered down version of the heroes, man. We don't really get badass, man. You know, it had been so long that I forgot that he was going to do Avengers Assemble, and we get it like on their last movie. Like, where has it been at, man? Like to me, they just, no.
To me, they haven't done better from a CGI perspective than that Banner Hulk. It seems like they've gone backwards since that. And what was that, like 2003 or 4 or some shit?
Man, that was trash, man.
Man, I don't agree. I don't agree, man.
That movie was
that's the Hulk I want to see. That's the Hulk I want to see.
A big he was like what? 70 feet tall? Just Hulk smash, Hulk bash?
Yes. Yes. That's what I want, bro. Yes. Look, T likes stirring the pot. He does. I don't believe T half the time he talking shit. Look, he got that grin on his face. You see that grin on his face?
How am I stirring the pot? Well, how am I stirring the pot? What did I do? Tell me, chat. I mess with y'all, chat. What's up? What I say now? This is real. Whether y'all like it or not, you can go to sleep happy. You are nothing but an ant in an ant farm. Right here.
T is right. They will water down X-Men. We need an R X-Men. Yeah, you know what, man? We need, listen, if they wanted to go hard with a lot of like R-rated, like basically Deadpool, which is an R-rated X-Men, but just throw all the X-Men in there, man, you were talking about a wild movie, man. That would be that would be insane. I think all of us would show up in force for something like that. But Marvel will never do it because they want to commercialize everything. You know, they want to commercial. All right, June of 2003. Yeah, look, I love that. I'm sorry, man. I still like the Hulk from that original Eric Bana movie. I like that Hulk. The rest of the movie can go to hell, but that Hulk, like, can I get that Hulk in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
You're gonna get it from this Red Hulk. You're gonna give it from this Red Hulk, the Skittles Hulk. We get Skittles Hulk. We're gonna get Yellow Hulk. We're gonna get other what? Huh?
I don't think that, yeah, I heard they was talking about putting a Yellow Hulk in there. Man, I ain't trying to do this shit.
Oh, Blue Hulk? What are we doing? We get the Morphin Power Rangers of freaking Hulks. That what we get now, Saban? God.
So Johnny Skinwalker gave us his best banner is Bixby, Norton, Banner, Ruffalo. Ruffalo is always down at the bottom when it comes to banner. Best Hulk is Ferrigno, Hulk Ang Lee, Hulk Avengers, and then an Incredible Hulk. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, I think I kind of agreed that last one. I liked not Eric Banner. I liked Ed Norton as Bruce Banner more than I liked his Hulk, you know, going up against Abomination. And it was crazy, man, because I had like all of the merch and the toys. I bought all of that shit. I don't even know where the hell it is at now because I don't really care.
Hulk hands?
I bought all of that. No, well, not the Hulk hands. I bought like the action figures. I bought like the Abomination. I bought the Hulk. I bought all of that. Yeah. I don't have it no more now. What's up?
You about to drink too? Or no?
The drink?
Yeah, Incredible Hulk.
No, I don't think I got a drink.
Okay.
I don't remember that. Anyway, hey, shout out to everybody. We about to move on to the next topic. Before we do, let's get these super chats up and out of the way. We got a 10 from Thomas Nazareta. Whoa, listen, bro. I got another emoji for you. I'm just trying to figure out how to put it together. But Thomas, you got an emoji coming. Thank you very much for being a big time supporter of the channel. DA, I saw Companion in theaters on Saturday. My mind was blown with how advanced the technology went into making that movie. I loved it. Companion is a really, really good movie. We got that coming up later on in this show. Why people aren't going to see Companion. I thought Companion was awesome. And it starts to you really have to start to question what's going on with original ideas and nobody's going to watch them. You really have to start questioning what's going on. But thank you very much for the 10, Thomas Nazareta. Yeah, 1000%, man. Great movie. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I liked it. I did an out of the theater review and I told everybody, hey, go watch it. All right. Go absolutely watch that movie because it is fantastic. But it seems like its box office is kind of muted. We'll get to it. We'll get to that. We got that coming up. Thank you very much, Thomas, for the 10. We also got the artist formerly known as Dr. John. How do you say this name, T? Say that name for me.
Nah, man. No.
Thank you very much, John. I'm gonna call you Dr. John. Thank you very much, Dr. John, because I don't want to say this thing. I get clowned every time I say this name. I say it wrong, whatever. I ain't saying it, but I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Dr. John. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, Thomas Nazareta, for the super chat. Let me hit you with the super chat. Thank you, video, and then we got the next topic coming up. Here you go. All right, here we go. Brave New World producer is revealing new details about Sam Wilson's Avengers Doomsday role. All right, so we know Avengers Doomsday is coming up. We're about 2 weeks out, T. We're less than 2 weeks. It drops February 13. You got your tickets, bro?
I'm gonna watch it right here, man, because it's sold out at Burbank with you. I'm gonna watch it right here. I'm gonna get my tickets.
All right, cool.
I like going to my local theater. I like going to my local theater. I like just being able to walk.
No, bro, no worries. I'm gonna do my out of the theater review on Thursday, February 13. Everybody set your calendars and set your watches, and then I'm gonna bring everybody in, and we are gonna talk about that movie. We're probably going to go all night. That's going to be a special nightcap. We're probably going to go as long as we need to go on that night. All right. February 13th.
Why would you release this movie on Valentine's Day? You think the girl's like, oh man, yo, your honey.
Well, it's President's Day weekend. It's President's Day weekend on Monday. So Monday is a holiday. And so you want to try to capitalize on that. I get it. Yeah, it's a Valentine's Day weekend because Valentine's Day is Friday, but then President's Day is Monday. So it makes sense.
Yeah, let's watch. Guess it. Yeah, because I want to get my back blown out. Please show me Captain America: Brave New World.
President's Day. You got President Ross, Red Hulk. The theme. It all kind of fits. Captain America. It all kind of fits.
But you should have released it. You should have released it this week. That way, next week you could get 2 weeks in a row. You roll into it.
I think they picked a good time to release this movie. Nothing is coming out after this. There is nothing coming out after this movie from all the way up until damn near Snow White in March. All right. So it's going to have a good run up. It's going to have all the opportunities in the world for it to make money. But yeah, we will be going live on that nightcap. That nightcap, we're going to go and we're going to talk about it. I want everybody here. So if you guys are watching at home, come chill with us. We are going to talk about it. Hopefully you guys go and see it. If you don't see it, hey, look, we'll have some spoilers in it. I'm pretty sure we're going to have some spoilers in it. And listen, I don't know how many people are going to go see this shit anyway, but nevertheless, come and check for it. But let's get to this article, okay? Because the Brave New World producer, who y'all know better as Nate Moore has revealed some details about Sam Wilson's Avengers Doomsday role. So let's go ahead and check out what's going to happen with Avengers Doomsday. So here's what he said. Anthony Mackie has already been confirmed for Avengers Doomsday and is expected to lead a new team of Earth's mightiest heroes into battle against Dr. Doom and whichever other threats show up to threaten the multiverse. So according to the producer, Nate Moore, Sam's journey in Captain America Brave New World will lead to what we see from the hero in Avengers Doomsday next year. It's no secret we've started building to Avengers 5, basically is what he's saying. There's never been an Avengers movie where there's not a Captain America at the center of it. He explains in the video below. We won't be watching that video. So this is about Sam Wilson showing the world that he is deserving of the mantle and why he's both Captain America and not Steve Rogers. And I think he's going to take the skills from this film and figure out how he could be helpful as the Avengers fight a new threat, more added. All right, so basically he's going to try to build this guy up to be Captain America. They're going to try to say, hey, this is our Captain America. For the next couple of Avengers films, we're going to try to establish him in Captain America Brave New World. And I guess to me, it's just like, look, nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying this guy as Captain America. And it really tells you that this next Avengers movies, these next couple of Avengers movies really hinge on how well this film does. It really hinges on how well Captain America Brave New World does. If Captain America Brave New World flops and it's terrible, what does that say about those Avengers movies? All right. If they're trying to build this guy up to be the leader of the Avengers, hey, Captain America, Sam Wilson, very important for the next Avengers movies. Well, if this shit flops, T, where are we at, bro? Where are we at if if Captain America Brave New World falls flat on its face, flops on its ass? Where are we at for those next two Avengers films? I don't think those Avengers films are going to do very well at all. If this movie absolutely flops and people don't buy this guy as Captain America. And listen, we've heard all of the rumors about how bad this movie is. This movie is trash. according to all of the test screenings. If the test screenings hold up and this is trash, this next Avengers movie is also going to be trash because the leader of the Avengers is this trash Sam Wilson, Captain African America that nobody cares about. Talk to me.
Okay, thank you. Here's what I think. Conspiracy theories. I think they put out all this DEI stuff and all this stuff that they know is going to be whack so they can appease the audience and say, hey, you know what? It was whack. We try your way and it just doesn't work. It doesn't sell. And we're in the business of selling and we're not selling with that. The audience isn't ready, right? Maybe we'll come back and revisit it 10 to 15, 20 years from now. But right now, that's not selling. So all that stuff, we're going to dump it in the trash and we're going to act like it never existed. It'll just be a fart in the wind. Right? It'll kind of be, everybody will misremember it, just like they misremember episodes 1, 2, and 3. It's trash. It's not going to hold up over time. So I wouldn't even worry about this, man. None of these movies that they have released have held up over the last 5 years. None of them. I mean, that DEI period, man, because it seems so phony, right? And I like seeing other people win, man. But you know what? People aren't ready to process that. Just like they're not ready to process the flat earth. Just like they're not process the fact that, hey, there's no such thing as earthquakes like you know them to be. There's no such thing. Like, nope. Look, the captive audience is not used to that kind of U-turn. Because what you're doing is you've been telling everybody, hey, let's go straight and now make a sharp right. They don't like that, man. It feels phony. This Captain America feels phony, man. And it's not because he's black. It's because he was already Falcon. So you mean to tell me I've been watching this stuff it's confusing. So I've been watching this whole thing and he wasn't the real Captain America? What about the people who say, well, I saw Captain America. He's white. Now he's black. What does that mean? It lends to way too much confusion. Everybody doesn't have Disney Plus and watching Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They don't know that. It's too many moving parts for an audience that just likes Coke or Pepsi. And now you're trying to bring in freaking Fanta and Sprite and other stuff. No, give me Coke and Pepsi, dude. It's way too many moving parts for an actor that is mediocre at best. At best, he is not memorable. He doesn't have any memorable scenes in none of the movies he's been in. He is just there to check a box. That's it.
He really is. Yeah, that's the problem, man. He really is there. Now, and again, Falcon is fine as a character. I don't have a problem with Falcon, but they should have built Falcon up. I guess that's what Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to do, was supposed to build his character up. But it really didn't do a good job of that. It kind of just left him as this lame ass virtue signaling character, you know, with the dumbass lines and all of the problems that he had with his character. It was a terrible, terrible decision to even make that show. Like, I would have literally just had him, hey, Cap gave me the shield. I'm showing up in the next movie and I'm going to try to, you know, live up to Cap's, you know, his name. And that's it. But sending him on that journey, that was a big ass mistake. So they screwed that up. And now you're trying to base everything with the next Avengers on Sam Wilson? This is going to fail, man. This is going to majorly fail.
This is why that DEI stuff doesn't work, because it's phony, man. It's phony to what people have been programmed to believe, man. I got to explain to somebody, well, this is not the real Captain America. Captain America was still right. Come on, man. Like, Disney, people don't want to do homework going into the movie theaters. Right. They don't want to do that, man. They want to be able to trust the fact that, hey, you're going to produce a good product and it's going to deliver, dude. But they so used, these dudes are hacks and they don't have talent, man. They don't have talent and they don't know how to do storyboard. Comic books are storyboard for you. You just need to play it out there. Everybody hasn't read all the comics. There's no way for everybody to say, I read every comic ever existed. No, there's plenty of stories that you never heard of that were freaking awesome, man. They're like wives' tales, man. They're like, look, you need to be able to tell a story that's like a campfire story. Remember camps? Yeah, man, you go to Camp Cucamonga or camp somewhere. They're not able to tell stories that are significantly better than the ones before them. It's crazy.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. I think that's, again, a disconnect from Hollywood to the audience. They really can't get those stories together. But yeah, I feel like this, like, you have to stick the landing at some point in time with something, either Captain America, Brave New World, or Fantastic Four, one of those two movies has to stick the landing for Marvel. Marvel is in. I don't think anybody gives a shit about the Thunderbolts. If the Thunderbolts fail, the Thunderbolts fails, whatever. I think either Cap or Fantastic Four have to get it right. And if they don't, then people are just going to check out.
And it's
all
always
the
a
movies,
comedy.
all the cartoons that people are going to check out.
And it's always if they don't believe in stuff, they have to. This is how I know. If they don't believe in stuff, they always try what they did with freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. It's got to be comedy. Comedy. They got to get comedy. They did that with Thor. They had to go comedy because they didn't believe in Ragnarok. Yep. That was not the Ragnarok we were expecting to get from that from Avengers 2, right? With bring back Ultron. That was a great character you got rid of. Bring back Red Skull. You get rid of all your characters that have meaningful. They're meaningful. Damn, you don't have to kill them off. It's so crazy with them, man. They don't have any kind of storyboards. And in the Thunderbolts, who is the villain? Who is the villain's going against what villain? No,
Julia Dreyfus. I guess Julia Dreyfus is the villain.
I
have no idea.
Seinfeld used to scare me as a kid. I never watched it. Come on.
When does the Fantastic Four trailer drop? Supposedly it drops on Tuesday. And we'll keep our eye out for that, but it's for sure dropping on Super Bowl Sunday. For sure, we'll get something on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah,
but
bring back
the rumors are is that it's going to drop on Tuesday on Good Morning America. We talked about that earlier, DK Bones. So we'll see if that happens. All right, real quick, joining us is another member, the homie Cyfax in the house. Cyfax, what's up, bro? How's it going?
Got a haircut and everything. Look at him, new man.
Looking fresh, man. No, I just came back from award this. You know, Chris Gore had his award show going on. I was just out there and just got back from that. It was good. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little toasty. There was a lot of free drinks going on. Mexican Ironman was out there buying everybody free drinks on top of the free drinks that were already there. So that guy went out.
Here's the Incredible Hulk right here. Incredible Hulk just joined
dude. It was a lot of fun, man. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. I brought a couple of my friends
I was supposed to go. It was crazy. I had my tickets.
You said you had some stuff to do. So
some shit came up, man. Sadly and unfortunately. So it is what it is. But I'm glad,
man, dude. Like I showed up, and like one of the first people I ran into was Mexican Iron Man. He was out there, and I was like, "What the hell are you even doing out here in California?" And he was like, "I'm here to buy you drinks, apparently." And he came through on that. Like that guy was awesome. Like. Every time I run into him, like that, when me and you first met up, he was there that night too. And that guy goes hard, man. Like,
oh yeah. Machete Iron Man, my boy, Mexican Iron Man is dope. Thank you, Alpha Proto, for popping that up in the chat. That's my guy. All right, Mexican Iron Man. Hey, shout out to him. He's always he's a big time supporter for many awesome YouTube channels, many YouTube channels, including mine. So I appreciate Mike always and forever. Thank you for that update, Cyfax. All right, real quick. I got one super chat to get to, and then we are going to jump to the next topic. Darth Maul's lower half, Spinosaurus africanus. It's in the name. What does that even mean, T? It sounds like something he was responding to you for with the flat earth, with the dinosaurs or something. I don't know what he's coming from with
that. I don't believe in dinosaurs, all right? At all.
T don't believe in dinosaurs. Mexican Iron Man hasn't been deported. No, he's been avoiding all the deportations.
He's from North Carolina. I don't know any Hispanics that could be deported from North Carolina. If you made it that far, you're implemented into the U.S. at that point. Like, come on.
You know what's crazy, man? It's like all of the stuff that's going on in Southern California right now when it comes to these deportations. Like they blocked off the 101 freeway. Did you see that shit?
I saw it.
That's crazy, man. Like it cracks me up because it's like, okay, if your goal is to stay in this country, why are you going after the country? Like, you should be trying to like, hey, I'm just going to play nice with the country, and I'm going to, follow the laws, follow the rules, and I'm going to wave the American flag instead of waving all of these flags from other nations. I don't want to, I want to stay here. So yeah, USA. Like, I would be waving the American flag versus waving a flag of a country that I supposedly escaped persecution and all kinds of other shit from. Like, if I'm escaping a country to come into this country for refuge, I'm going to hope that this country keeps me, and I'm not going to be trying to slam the country for any reason. It just doesn't make any damn sense.
So what are you saying?
I thought that was wild when they're sitting there waving the flag that they're from. It's like, are you trying to tell the ICE people to send you back to that? Like, is that what you're doing here? Because it's like, I support this country. It's like, okay, I know exactly where to send you. What the fuck are you doing, man? You should be like, you should be out there like so dressed to the nines in just like pure Americana, dude. Like,
are you saying that
what are you doing?
Things? Are you saying you can't be two things at once, or what? They can't be Mexican.
Well, with what's going on right now, I would say it's a dumb thing to do.
like here they are on the freeway, right? Like, show me where are the American flags at? They're protesting against getting deported. Where's the goddamn American flags? I see them promotion. Yeah, Mexico. Like, okay, and many other countries. Like, I would be waving an American flag.
I'm from is so great, but don't send me back.
No,
don't send me back there. I never want to go back there, but it's so great where I'm from. Like, what are you doing?
If this is what you're doing,
stupid.
I don't get it.
What's wrong with that, man?
The problem is you're protesting deportation. That's what's wrong. You're protesting deportation. You're taking up, look, you're crowding up the freeways so people can't drive and get to where they're going to go. You should be saying, hey, don't deport me. I want to stay here. USA, go America. That's what I would be doing. Like, if I wanted to stay in this country. Like, imagine you going to some other country. Imagine you going to some other country and they're saying, hey, T, we about to deport your ass back to America, but you don't want to leave America. You don't want to go. You're trying to stay there. But instead of like promoting the flag of the country you're in and saying, oh, let's say you're in England or whatever. Hey, I want to stay in England. I'm waving the Union Jack. Yeah, I love England. England is my place. Instead of doing that, you're talking shit and you're saying, you're waving an American flag. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't make any damn sense. So I mean, that's
you're promoting a country that doesn't allow you to promote the country that you're actively being able to promote, which that sentence alone sounds ridiculous, but all of that was true. Like, come on.
Yeah, man. Look here. I found it. This is what I said. Protesting against the country you're seeking refuge in while proudly waving the flag of the nation you claim to have fled persecution from is absolutely wild. Like, you're
I didn't even know you said that. I literally almost just said that without knowing you said that.
This is what I posted up on X. I was like, what in the fuck are they doing? This doesn't make any goddamn sense. But this is what Cass is doing out here in these streets, all right, in LA, and clogging up traffic on the 101, which is one of the busiest freeways in the damn world, clogging up the traffic so you can sit up there and shit on the country that you're trying to keep or you're trying to stay in. You don't want to be deported. Make it make sense. I don't get it.
Why didn't ICE go down there? So why didn't ICE go down there and round up the bunch and say, get the fuck on out? Because you're full of shit. You're not thorough. You're not going to execute. You're not going to execute the plan to make sure that it's all gone because you're all full of shit. It's all talk and all gawk. Nothing, man. It's nothing. It's a nothing burger. They shut down the freeway.
To me, again, I just don't. If I was in their shoes, I would just have a completely different strategy. I would be decked out to the American flag.
He out here being wrong all the time. I mean, is this just another I know this is Sunday, but it feels like a Tuesday with him just being wrong. Come on. Jesus.
Hey, look, like Johnny Skinwalker says, these are dumb people, my brother DA. Yes, indeed, Johnny Skinwalker. I don't fucking get it. If I would literally be draped myself in the American flag, kissing the ground. I would be doing so much like a performative actions to try to show people I love this country. All right. Bumping real American everywhere I go. I would be trying to stay my ass in America. There's no way in the world I would be sitting out here with a Mexican flag or any other flag for that matter, protesting and clogging up the traffic. I would keep my head down.
If you're legal and Hispanic out there, take your Biden hair sticker off and, take that right off your bumper immediately. Like, because you're first to go, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, they're helping out. You're right. These protesters.
How was I singled out? I don't know. Jeez,
this is ridiculous.
Guess.
Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. All right, let's move on. Listen. I'm looking forward to this movie.
Yeah.
And let me put this up. I'm looking forward to this movie. It was a quick little trailer that they dropped on Discussing Film, and they started talking about it. Megan 2.0. And
I haven't seen this.
It's nothing. It's nothing, but it's something that kind of gets me pumped up because I'm like, I love that first movie. All right, the first Megan movie was actually pretty good. So let's just watch this real quick.
But before you play this, I just want to say I feel like Megan was one of the first January released semi-horror movies that was released obviously on January. Like January is like always known for having bad movies.
Yeah,
this is one 100%. Of the first movies in like the last couple of years that was released in January that was actually decent. Yeah. It's been a long time. So it like almost broke the mold,
Yeah. No, I agree, man. It was a good little horror movie. All right. It kind of had a Chucky child play vibes.
Yeah, it was fine. It's not great. Don't get me wrong, but it's broke
a 7 out of 10. But I think that it was a lot of fun. And
it's a 7 out of 10 for a January movie. I'll give you that.
Right. Fair point. Let's watch this real quick.
Hit it like, get it hot, make a bitch, it's a fan. Hit it like, get it hot, make a bitch.
Miss me?
That was it. Not a lot to it. No plot, no nothing. It's just imagery or whatever. But I think Megan did a good job with that first film. Are you guys looking forward to the second one?
Not with like if that's the preview, no, because it seems like they're highlighting like some of the worst. It's not the worst parts, but it's like those. It's like the highlight parts that are like TikTok worthy. Stop highlighting these TikTok worthy, stupid little like. Okay, she does a flip, whatever. Maybe it was QT, whatever that person got to do, and they were like, "Look what I did! It was fun. I got to do a flip." Stop doing that shit. That's not the point of the movie. The movie did a lot more with that.
Right.
Stop highlighting this bullshit like that and then amplifying that. And that little teaser actually amplified all kind of the worst parts about what you would have liked about the first one. Yeah. Which is like the TikTok shit. Stop it.
Yeah, it became a TikTok phenomenon with the little dance or whatever, and everybody was kind of doing it. So yeah, that's a good point that you make there. I think that the story and the idea of a killer doll, but one that's kind of designed specifically for you and for your needs and everything that kind of turns on you, it's kind of cool. I like the idea of them doing what I've heard is that they're doing a Terminator turn. So like the first one was like Terminator 1. The second Megan is going to be like T2, where Megan is protecting this family against outside threats. And it's a horror
like
movie.
That. It could be clever. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're that smart to do it. Like even with just that little clip right there, it looks like they're, like I said, they're glorifying the the couple parts that were fun in the trailers and like a couple parts in the movies that like they still amplified in other trailers or whatever. But the movie itself wasn't anything kind of like that. Like those
Yeah,
were
the
parts in
movie was
it.
very. It had a whole. It was crazy because I felt like the movie had this wholesome feel with this relationship between the little girl and Megan, and then it just kind of flipped. I thought that was an interesting twist on that concept, and I would have liked to see them like really build out their relationship. And it looks like they're going to do that with this one because now, like I'm supposing again, if they do this, the little girl is going to be like John Connor. Right. The little girl's going to be like John Connor, and she develops the relationship that she probably wanted to have with the OG Megan. But then this is a different Megan that's going to be coming in. So it's going to be interesting to see how they put what they do with this. You know, I like concepts where they kind of take what we already know and they kind of take it in a direction that we didn't expect. You know, so to take Megan and make her into the Arnold Schwarzenegger T-1000 in Terminator 2, and then maybe have what the hell is that? Was that you, T?
Yeah, man.
What are you watching? T, now you muted yourself. What are you doing?
You know, I don't like horror thing, man. It popped up on my timeline. Horror, man. I can't do horror, dude. Y'all talking about horror. I'm trying to say, man, what is this? I can't do it, dude. Can't do it.
T is out of control, y'all. All right. Well, but speaking of horror, and a good horror movie that absolutely dropped in theaters this weekend was Companion. I liked it. Sci-Fact saw it. And it seems like most audiences is rocking with this, but it's not like blowing up the spot when it comes to the box office. A Companion defies horror movie norms with a brilliant cinema score. I haven't seen too many people that I respect in terms of reviews say that this is a bad movie. Most people say, hey, man, this movie is dope. I liked it. All right. We're talking about
good movie.
It says here, Companion had a strong B+ cinema score, which is highly unusual for a horror film. This bodes well for its commercial prospects at a time when the genre has been struggling to strike a chord with mainstream crowds, barring the occasional hit. I think Companion is great. All right. I think Companion is absolutely astounding. It's great shit. And I feel like people are sleeping on this movie. I've told everybody that I know, go watch Companion. Even if you're not a horror movie fan, go watch Companion because Companion is great. It is a fun movie. It has a lot of comedy. It has a lot of little bit of horror. It's not as scary as people are saying, but nevertheless, it's not doing like insane numbers in the box office, right?
As of 2025 goes right now, Companion's the best movie that's been produced as of 2025.
So far this year.
I would put money on that.
15 million.
100%. This is the best movie that's out right now.
Yeah.
That's
15%. 15
and
15 million. I'm sorry, 50 million.
And I could say that I do have a few. It's not even like a lot of problems with it, but there's something I wish they did with it that would have made it, like, for me, it's like an 8 out of 10, and they could have done something that would have made it like probably 9 out of 10, because it's hard to say most things would be a 10 out of 10. But man, they could have done one thing that would have made it like a 9 out of 10 for me. But
what's that?
It comes close. Well, if I said it, it would kind of ruin stuff if they did.
Okay, all right, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it.
Look,
I'll say it behind the screen or whatever. It's all good.
So Robert Meyer Burnett went and saw this movie. And let me zoom in on this a little bit. Yeah, he was saying Companion is a fucking stone cold masterpiece of genre cinema. It's 1987 RoboCop good. I sat in this huge theater with a gigantic screen, thunderous sounds with 5 other people. We all loved it so much. Hollywood is broken. This movie should have opened to $50 million. I had replied, Companion is magnificent from the premise to the plot, story, themes, and acting. Glad I only saw the first trailer. Yeah, don't watch the trailers if you plan on going to see this. If you avoided the trailer so far.
Don't watch the second trailer. You can watch the first teaser. Don't watch anything past that. I accidentally saw the second one because it played before Wolfman. And because I watched that, like knowing what I knew about the movie after that, and even some of the posters that are out there, don't even go look at the posters. Don't even look at that shit. Go watch this as blank as you can go watch it, because
I said
you'll
that
enjoy it
the
so
second
much
trailer,
more.
the second trailer absolutely spoils key twists in the film. So if you have not watched any trailers, listen, go watch Companion. Don't worry about it. It's going to be a good movie. You're going to have fun. It's an exciting, good, fun movie, especially in January, like Syfax has said. Robert Meyer Burnett basically said, how fucking fun was that movie? So glad you dug it. Yeah. Robert Meyer Burnett gets it too, right? He gets it. He's like, yeah, this is a fun movie. It's a lot of fun. Go watch the movie.
He's
he
absolutely right.
understands. Yeah, and he gets it. But sadly and unfortunately, as we just got through saying, hold on, let me share this again. It didn't do that well in the box office, at least not in my opinion. All right. 15 million. That's okay. It only had like a $10 million budget, but all right, you know, it could have did better. I feel like this is the type of movie that like we're missing in Hollywood, and everybody keeps crying that we need original films, we need new movies, we need new ideas. And then when something like Companion shows up, all right, which is a really, really good movie, nobody goes and checks it. I just don't get it. Like, why aren't y'all going to watch it? Go watch it. This is a new movie. Everybody that I know is giving, everybody y'all follow, everybody that you guys are following right now on X, on Twitter, on social media, on YouTube, they're all saying, go watch this movie, but nobody's going. I mean, again, 9 million, I probably are right, you know, for the budget, but it's crazy to me, man. I don't get it.
As much as, you know, we could sit there and say like, hey, you know, obviously maybe some people follow our opinions or whatever, but all the people out there, this is also a good example of saying like, well, maybe our opinions actually, it's not that they don't matter, but it's like, yeah, we're not the ones out there tanking these films because we sat there and said something, because we'll sit there and say good things about movies like this, and they're not getting an extra $45 million. We're not, it's like, this side of the internet is not that influential or whatever. Like, oh God, it lost 500,000 or something. Like, really? Like, stop.
Yo, Quentin Edwards, you bring up a good point. People don't want to pay $100 to go to the movies. Yeah, I mean that's part of it. Obviously, man, it costs a lot of money to go to the movies. So I guess the question is, we already know that, you know, yeah, people don't want to pay $100 to go to the movies. But at the same time, we know that Captain America Brave New World is going to pack it out. All right. Thunderbolts is going to pack it out. There's probably going to be enough people to go to Snow White. It's going to do better than the Companion movie. It's going to do better than this right here. Right. It's going to do better than 15 million in the box office. So if we're going to see Captain America and we're going to see, you know, Thunderbolts and Superman, how come y'all don't want to go see these movies?
Look at that.
I get it.
The running time's only 1:37, so it's an hour and 37 minutes, or hour and a half, 37 minutes, whatever. It's like, dude, it felt short, but it was like it hit all the points it needed to hit, and then it got out of your way.
Look, Alpha Proto drops a good point. It's too cold to go out. All right, I can accept that. If it's cold in your area, it's January, February, it's winter, bro, I ain't leaving the house. I'm not leaving the house. I'm staying right here. Okay. See,
January is a bad time to release movies.
That makes sense.
I can agree with that.
That makes sense. Quentin saying people don't want to pay $100 to go to the movies. I get that, but at the same time, y'all gonna go watch them other movies. Those other movies are gonna get numbers. All right. Those other movies are gonna make numbers. Theaters are expensive, yeah. But you're still going to go to them to watch these sequels and these prequels and these remakes and these reboots. But everybody says, I want new materials, because that's what I want. I want new shit. I don't want to keep going to watch the same old, same old. So why are people not going to see something new? Listen, Companion, let me show y'all this. Companion is not getting terrible reviews.
It's like, dude, my top 10 of last year was like, I want to say about 4, like at least 3 to 4 of them were all like independent movies. This is considered like an independent movie. It's like it's a movie most people won't hear about or whatever. You'll see it in previews or whatever. A lot of people won't go watch it, but it needs to be. It's not that it needs to be watched, but it's something that deserves to be watched more than other stuff that's getting promoted, way more than the promotion that's out there.
I feel like this movie should get watched better. I feel like this movie should get watched before Captain America: Brave New World.
I'm so 100%.
I'm so serious.
I agree with that 100%. Like, yeah,
like Captain America: Brave New World
twice before you even consider watching a Captain America. Like,
bingo.
It's just a better movie. It's
going to be recycled Marvel trash.
I haven't even seen that one, and it's going to do already better. I would put money on. This
is a better movie than that. It's a better experience in the theaters than that. It's not taking up a lot of your time. It's a tight story, an hour and a half. It's tight. It's to the point. It's funny. It's good cinema. It's good. It's a good movie. You'll enjoy yourself.
Nobody's gonna go see that picture that picture you're posting right there. That's a bad poster picture because it gives away something that's very important to the movie, and I hate that they did that.
Can we give this important message? We can wait. So fucking what about this movie? It's trash. I don't care about it.
Yeah, you don't like good movies. We understand. You don't even watch Lord of the Rings.
Why did I wait? Why should I waste my money to see this? Why should I can go see Along Came like Knox Goes Home on Max. That's a good movie with Michael Keaton. I don't want to go see this horror porn. What do y'all? What? Nobody's checking.
It's not even a fucking horror movie, man.
Well,
it's not.
It's marketed as such. It is marketed as a horror movie.
I will give you that. It's marketed as that. It's not though.
Enough of Jack Quaid. I get enough of him as Huey. Get out of here. Ain't he in the movie? Is he not in the movie or not?
No, yeah, he's in it. Yeah, he's good in it, T. He's really good.
We understand you don't like good movies. That's established. We understand.
It is good though, T. It is a good movie, and I suggest you watch it. Look, T.
Can we get it? So what? Can we get it? So what? We can wait. It'll be on Netflix.
Look, T. I think you would like it. I think it's a really good movie, and I think you would dig it. I really do. I think you would dig Companion. But it's the question it's the age-old question. This is another article that I looked up, and I was talking to you guys about this last week. I have a bone to pick with movie lovers and involves the 2024 box office. And basically, they're saying the exact same thing that I said. Many people want to see new franchises and new ideas, but the 2024 top 10 are almost all sequels or adaptations. The one that wasn't a sequel was Wicked. In the top 24,
25, the top 10, 26 comes through. It's
going to be exact same shit. Exact same shit. Meanwhile, new original films flop terribly or have bad box office gross. Do people not realize that you're telling Hollywood, this is what we want? You're telling Hollywood, just give us sequels, remakes, reboots, spinoffs. That's what we want. We don't give a shit about real brand new content. If you keep going to the theaters to watch the latest sequel, the latest remake, the latest reboot, that you're telling Hollywood this is what you want. So I'm not trying to say you need to go and watch every dog shit piece of movie that's out there. I'm saying when something good like Companion comes along, man, throw your arms around that shit. All right. Because like I said, this here is a good movie. Okay. This isn't one of those, it's scary. Everybody's saying it's good, but it's really not good. No. This is actually a good movie. This is actually a really, really good movie. And I think most people will enjoy themselves in the theater. It'll be a great experience. You will leave the theater saying, hey, I had a good time tonight. And I didn't waste my time and my money. It's not overly woke, although there's some themes in it, but you can get past the themes if you just watch the movie and just be like, yo, good movie.
Look,
I know Alan didn't like it, but I thought I liked it. I thought it was great.
Didn't like that. I just saw that guy tonight. I should have told
him.
Yeah.
Alan didn't like it. Chris liked it. Chris liked it. Alan didn't like it. But I mean, like most of the cast that you follow probably like this movie. I just think it's interesting that we're at this point where movies are not like the people that claim that we want brand new this, brand new that, they're not going to the theaters and they're not checking out good movies, and they're just letting these suckers language. Meanwhile, the $1 billion hits or the ones that come close to $1 billion or $500 million or $700 million, that's all the franchise shit that we claim we don't want.
Look, I just find it interesting. The sad reality of everything is like a lot of people don't go and see the indie movies like as much as we do, or you go to the Monday stuff and a like a random movie Monday, whatever it's called, and you get a random movie probably that you possibly want to go and check out. And I go see whatever the new movie is of every week or whatever. And so you come to people like us to get like an opinion on something more likely you wouldn't go out of your way to see. And it's like, if you like our opinions on stuff, you'll go check those out. So we get those opinions out there. But when there's something like this that comes out, it's like, dude, you need to be watching this. And it should get boosted out there. Obviously, it's not going to hit fucking 200 million. It's not going to hit $300 million. It's a low budget, whatever. But if enough people start seeing some of this stuff that is better than these blockbusters that are out there, we can start getting better movies from these who are actually trying and actually are producing really good stuff. And they can actually have a little bit more money, and they can do a little bit more.
That's the reason I'm bringing this topic up, because I do want to see that.
You can literally. I'm sorry.
Says, let me read this real quick, because he's challenging me. He says, "You're DA. You know why this happens. You guilty of it too. People are less likely to experiment on original movies when they're spending good money to do it. DA goes to the same theater, it gets the same chicken. Yo, I you're not wrong." But I do also go out and I do try to give original movies a shot. Now this movie I happened to see on a screen unseen. So I didn't know what I was seeing, but I do go to screen unseen and I don't know what I'm going to get. I have no idea what the movie's going to be. Sometimes, I saw like
literally gambled on it and he won.
It's literally gambling. Like I saw a screen unseen Gladiator 2. So, okay, that was the movie I was going to go see it anyway. But then I also saw My Old Ass. I saw My Old Ass on screen unseen, which I probably never would have saw unless I saw it with screen unseen. And then I saw, what was the other one?
That was weird because they wanted to know, he wanted to know how they got into his phone after that shit. But no, I'm kidding. I don't know that movie.
Well, but my point is that I go and see that, but then I also go and see, like, if I like the movie, then I'll go and I'll watch it again. Like Better Man. I saw Better Man at screen unseen. And then I said, oh, shit, this is a good movie. And then I went and watched it again. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you get those and then you go and watch them again, but we got to start giving new movies a shot. Because if we don't, guess what we're going to start getting? So movies are going to turn into, okay, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, like the big franchises, and a lot of that's going to be trash. We're going to get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is what T is putting out there right now. We're going to get a lot of like big franchises, and that's it. That's what we're going to get. We're not going to get new things.
Dude, are you drawing a Jewish Donatello? What is that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
It's a good drawing, T. It's a good drawing.
Cancel me right now. It's fine.
T is like, what's going on? We got you full screen, T. That's why we laughing at you, bro. Yeah.
I haven't drawn this in a long time, so long time, like at least 30, 40 years. So I'm just drawing.
Yeah, Craig says it, man. T's actually good at drawing. He does a good job, especially for a whiteboard with a marker. It's one thing with paper, but like with a whiteboard marker, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But I guess again, my whole point.
There's the cat.
There's Calypso. What's up, Calypso? Trying to get away. Put me down.
He's running away. Wait. Meow. Okay, there you go.
But I guess the point is, we're going to continue to see. We're going to continue to see this, with the box office. Let's go ahead and do our normal monthly box office check-in. Let's see, where did January finish up? All right, so yeah, here's the January box office. Like the box office was once again down overall for the month. All right, so month over month, you see the drop off, guys. All right, January's in the books. We'll get a few more things because Dogman dropped. Dogman is probably going to help this out a whole lot, but as you can see, it's pretty much down overall from year to year. If it draws even, it's lucky. If it draws even, it's lucky. Right now, it's down 10% from last year in January, which was down 10% from 2023. the box office is going in the wrong direction. It's not going in a good place. And I'm telling y'all, pretty soon we are going to end up not having movies in theaters. The only movies that you're going to be able to see in theaters are going to be big blockbuster movies, and that's that. You know, even stuff like Dog Man isn't going to be able to make it into theaters. It's going straight to the streaming. Is that what y'all want? Like, I don't want that. I want movies in theaters where I can still go and enjoy an interesting movie in theaters. That's what I'm looking for. But I don't think we're getting that. You know, Dogman is doing all right. It's a kids thing. It's mostly domestic. Like, you know, nobody's watching it from an international standpoint. But yeah, the international or the weekend box office was kind of all right. You know, we got to do better. Fans, if you're a movie fan, we got to do a little bit better. We're going to have to start trying to support some of these smaller movies like Companion. You know, maybe One of Them Days. I don't know if that's one that y'all like, but we're getting to the point where we're not going to get good movies in theaters, and we're only going to get the IPs and the giant franchises because that's the only thing people are going to watch. Anyway, yo, what are y'all thoughts on that?
Well, it's much like stuff like let's say like Terrifier, right? Like Terrifier is a small budget thing that is blown up over time. Is like, hey, this is the new slasher kind of deal or whatever, and it's blown up. Like even the last one, I think it barely cost maybe $500,000 or something, and it made what, 13-14 million dollars. That's a huge win for something like that. So you can clearly do stuff like that with like lower IP, like a lower IP. So even with like Companion, even to be fair with Companion, it's like I don't know how that costs what is it, like almost $15 million or $10 million. I don't know
10.
how they spent. Is that what it said? 10 on there? Okay, so it's even with 10 and it made like 9 on the opening, it's still decent, but it's like I don't know how they spend this like egregious.
Well, it's probably on actors.
Money.
It's probably the actors, like like Sophie Thatcher.
The only one
step
like
up. Jack Quaid is starting to get a few roles.
Jack Quaid, Sophie Thatcher, sure. Let's say you give them what, $1 million a piece to do like a small movie like that. So that's two.
They probably command more than that. Like Jack Quaid's in The Boys. Like he's probably getting somewhere in the neighborhood of $2.5 to $3 million to play in this.
Maybe, but it's like.
Look, it's a $10 million movie. They should be able to make their money back and then some, and they will. But again, going back to what is the audience doing? Forget the budget for a minute. Like why is the audience flocking to like they'll pack it in for Captain America, and it's not going to make its money back. But I'm guessing it's going to probably get close to $100 million.
Captain America is the only reason it's back in. It's a Marvel movie. Everyone goes on the first weekend for like most Marvel movies. Even like Captain Marvel was like almost sold out on most places, and then nobody watched it again. The thing is, what they want or that they need is people going back, you know, every couple days, every week, every other week. To be like, I need to see this a second. Like I saw like Infinity War 2, like probably 3 or 4 times. Saw Endgame 3 or 4 times. Like I wanted to see it in theater.
Yeah.
It had repeat value, and I was like, I want to see it in theater. I want to see these epic moments in theater, and I want that embedded like on the big screen in my head. Like I wanted to see that. None of these have anything like that. You see it once and you're like, I'm never going to see this again. Like you're not even going to watch it at home. Like when it's free, like you're not even going to tell your friends to go see it. Like you're just not going to do that. So I don't know what some of these things are doing, man, but it's like some of these smaller movies or whatever. It's like Companion. I've absolutely already told most of my friends, like, look, if you're not going to go see it in a theater, watch it when it comes out. Go buy, buy it or like buy the rental or whatever. Like just rent it or something.
So check this out. Craze popped this in for $1.99. Y'all see they're releasing a Popeye horror film. Have y'all heard of this?
No.
They're doing a horror movie on Popeye, and I don't know. I was looking at this while I don't know if this is an actual trailer. Is this a trailer for this? Popeye the Slayer Man will be unleashed in 2025. A group of friends sneak into an abandoned. Let me post this up real quick. I didn't hear about this. I know a lot of things are coming out of public domain, and this is what happens when things come out of public domain.
Did you ever see Jolly Roger? Jolly Roger was that fucking was scary.
A group of friends sneak into an abandoned spinach canning factory to film a documentary on the legend of the Sailor Man, who is said to haunt the factory. This is wild. All right, hold up. We got to play this shit. This is 1 minute and 25 seconds. Let's watch. I don't know if this is actually the trailer. This is wild. But let's go ahead and watch this. Thanks, Craze, for that. Popeye the Slayer Man. Let's watch this.
What the hell is all this stuff for?
It's the equipment I checked out for my documentary.
Oh, is this that pirate man thing you were going on about in class?
Sailor Man. Tonight's the last night we can get inside.
They're, aware of the charming stories circulating about this place.
I don't believe in ghost stories.
He's not a ghost. The Sailor Man is real. He doesn't take kindly to visitors stopping at his doorstep.
If she's just doing some school project, then why won't she just pick the phone up?
Yeah, what should I do?
She said they're going to be at the old candy factory, right? Let's go down there. Do you know why the factory closed down 20 years ago? There was a spinach contamination.
Oh, yeah. What? Oh, yeah.
This is what we doing now. This is what we doing now. We just
go back. Hold on. Yeah, I missed it. Did they actually show him? I wasn't paying attention, man.
You was paying attention. You was trying not to pay attention. What the fuck is this shit?
They did Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Bone, right?
I've oddly seen that before, but I thought it was a joke. Like I thought
Blood and Honey.
I thought it was a joke. Well, no, Blood and Honey was the Winnie the Pooh one. Which
they
Blood
did
and
two
Honey
of those.
2, yeah, Blood and Honey 2 is actually better because the first one is like you ever seen Sloth? I think it's called Slaughterhouse or whatever, where it's like the killer sloth. That movie is ridiculous. It's stupid as hell. But the first one that they did with Blood and Honey was like obviously it was a dumb concept, and then they went with the dumb concept and they were like, hey, can we gather $20,000 together and make this movie? And then they went ahead and did it. The second one was actually, I'm not going to say it's good. It's not good, but it's better. So it's like they at least took the concept and ran with it and made a better version of a bad thing. So the concept, it can work, but this Popeye one, it looks like it's made by the same people.
Stop, Cyfax. This is dumb. This is stupid as
fuck.
Oh no,
it's
man.
Stupid. It's stupid. They're capitalizing on these IPs becoming available into the common whatever.
I think there was one on whatchamacallit, the Mickey Mouse, right? The Steamboat Willie is supposed to be coming out.
There was that movie already came out. It was one with the Steamboat Willie. It was like they're stupid. They're capitalizing on these IPs becoming into the public domain, and it's really dumb.
Like,
but they're doing it so they can sell merchandise and stuff.
Like if you're gonna do that, do it right. Like actually make something entertaining. This looks stupid. This looks like a waste of money, time, and effort. And I know people are going to go watch it because they're just curious. But if you're going to try to take advantage of the IP, take advantage of the IP. Like, all right, man, we're going to make an actual Popeye horror movie, but we're going to put some time and attention and effort into it, and we're going to have a lot of fun. But at the same time, we're not going to make schlock. We're not going to make garbage. We're going to make an actual good movie. What a waste. What a waste. That looked dumb. That looked dumb as fuck. I'm not watching that. There's no chance in hell. Shout out to Bootzilla for $5. Thank you very much, Bootzilla. I honestly never heard of Companion until DA Syfax was talking about it last week. We'll try to check it out before it leaves theaters. Do so, man. It's worth
Absolutely
it.
check it out. It'll
Boot,
be.
boot.
I think it'll be worth your money, man.
Yeah, Boot. It's good. It's a good movie. I would not tell you to go and see this movie if I didn't believe in it. It's a good movie. You will go into the theaters and you will have a good time. All right. Even if, I wouldn't say get your expectations like out of this world insanely high, but like I'm going to go into the theaters and I'm going to have a good time. It's a good movie, Definitely check it out, bro. Definitely check it out. I thought it was really good. It's worth the price of admission for sure. Thomas Nazareta for $5. DA Syfax T. Are you interested, T? Stop drawing for a second. Are you interested in seeing Love Hurts in theaters? Ki-Hee Kwan is in it. He used to play Short Round from Temple of Doom. It's a Valentine's movie. I don't know if I'm interested in it.
Look, I did one live stream so far. I plan to do more, but one of the things that I covered in it was that movie actually, and he looks like Temu Jackie Chan in it. Like he look. Not only does he look like him, and I'm not saying just because of the Asian factor, but like his facial reactions, like his combat style, everything about him, he looks like Temu Jackie Chan, and you can't convince me otherwise.
I'm probably gonna go and watch it because it's out. I try to go to
any new thing. I just watch them too. So
look, I got A-list. I got the AMC A-list. I get 3 movies a week, so I'm always at the movie theaters. Like when I'm not doing a channel, when I'm not doing streams, when I'm not working, I'm at a movie theater. So I'm probably gonna go and watch it just because it's in theaters. I always look at this, however, like if I did not have the A-list, would I go and watch this movie? Probably not. I'll be honest with you, probably not. But because I have it, I'll definitely go and check it out. And I'll probably, I don't know if I'll drop an out. Listen, I probably see like 2 or 3 movies every week, and I never go and watch, or I never drop the out of the theater review. If I drop an out of the theater review, it's because it's something I don't want to talk about. I think it's probably going to be an okay movie that I'm probably not going to talk about. But if it's good, if it's really good, if it's mind blowing and it's great, I'll probably drop an out of the theater review. I'll probably drop that. T, are you interested in Love Hurts?
I like Dr. Jones. I like Short Round. It's good.
All right.
He was horrible. We talked about how horrible he was in Loki season 2. Horrible. He was disgustingly horrible.
Poorly used. Thomas Stein for $2. Where do you find time to go to the movies? Well, I have time scheduled. I schedule my time.
No, Daffy.
I schedule my time to go to the movies because I'm a busy person. I have a lot going on. I got a regular job. I got a family. I got YouTube. I got, books. I'm writing books. So I got to literally schedule all of my time. So I do find time to go to the movies by scheduling. I can't speak for everybody, but that's it. T, when do you find time to go to the movies?
Man, as a leading rusher, man, I don't know, D. I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta keep good. I'm not giving my money up unless I feel like, hey, man, unless y'all request it, I'm really like, oh man, do I really want to go, man? Because I don't know, man. I like movie theaters being open, man, but you just don't get the same experience, man. Look, I went to Taco Bell, man, and I could not find somebody to take my order. I had to use the kiosk, dude. So I really don't like. I'm an introvert now, man. I don't like going out. So if you see me out of the house, man, yes,
it's a special occasion,
huh?
You said if you see you outside the house, it's a special occasion. Something's cracking.
I mean, or obviously during business hours, right? I go and see people, and I converse with my customers. But I'm just saying, like, normally, like, and the movie theater is right around the corner from me, man. It's like I haven't been motivated to see any movies.
Bro, you could literally walk to your theater. You don't even have to get in a car, bro.
Yeah,
you could literally walk to the theater. Sci-Fax, when do you find time? Do you find time to get out?
Yeah, I like where I'm at right now. I have about 3 pretty big movie theaters. Even the one most of the 3 movie theaters around me are AMC theaters, and one of them is the one that the beginning intro where what's her name comes out. Why am I forgetting her name? Nicole Kidman comes out. That's the one that's the closest to me. That's about 6 minutes away from where I'm at. And that is that exact one. So I live that close to that one. And so it's pretty easy to go when it's just 6 minutes down the road. And it's like, hey, do you got 2 hours to kill? It's like, how many times do you spend killing hours on a video game doing this or that? Yes, it's easy to just go watch a TV show or a movie. And also having the AMC pass, like probably most of us.
Yeah, like to me, it's kind of the same thing. Like, okay, I got like a lot of movies and TV shows that I would watch at home. So it's like, all right, you know what? Instead of watching a TV show, I'm gonna go watch a movie. And it's like, or instead of watching a movie on Amazon Prime or something else, I'll go to the theater. Again, that's because I got A-list. A lot of people don't have A-list. But yeah, it's like $25 a month. You get 3 movies a week. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna go watch them. And I just like literally go up like 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes from my house, maybe 10 minutes from my house. I drop in, watch a movie, and then I leave, So it's literally like sitting in my house watching a movie, except I'm going somewhere else to do it. So that's all it is. So it's not that hard, but I hear what you're saying. Like some folks, they gotta travel to go to a movie. They gotta go out 30 minutes.
There's always bars next to There's always bars next to the ones that I go to. So let's just say shenanigans can happen afterwards. That's always fun. Like, I can't deny that.
I agree. Yeah. Bootzilla for $5. Thank you once again, Bootzilla. To follow up on my first super chat, I love going to the theaters and try to support original movies as much as possible. I think the reason I bring all of these topics up is because I think theaters are going to be gone soon. I really do.
They're going. Dude. They're not a justifiable place, especially when you have the and you gonna have people crowding something. It feels weird being in a theater anymore. Yeah. Don't lie and say it feels the same. It feels unrelaxed, nervous, and people have an uneasiness. Because look, it's like some type of ritual. We go into this dark place. We watch the fucking trailers for 40 minutes, dude. And then sometimes I'm sitting in there watching the trailers and I forget what movie I'm actually in there for. It's not the same experience, man. It's not date night, dude. It's not family night. It's not the means don't justify the end. It just doesn't, man. It doesn't. It's not a good experience for anybody anymore. They have ruined the movie theater, dude. And I don't want to hear this Netflix thing or Amazon Prime or anything. They just have ruined the experience, people, man. What's the get out? What's the get out to go? It's $28 per person to go, basically. You better not go to iPick.
Look, if you go to an IMAX, theater, you're paying premium bucks for that experience. That is a lot of money. That's why it makes sense if you're going to the movies a lot to, just get A-list or some sort of a movie, like a program where you can go to multiple movies in a single week or a month and save. Like $25 a month for A-list makes all the sense in the world for somebody like myself. Not everybody is going to do that, but it makes sense for somebody like me because it's like, I go to movies all the time. I got a channel. I'm constantly at the movies talking about movies, so it does make sense.
We don't have star power, dude. People want to see. I want to see star power, dude. That companion movie is probably a great movie, man. But nobody knows those actors and actresses. They're like, why should I spend my hard-earned money on that when I can go do something?
You're right. Else? You're right, man. You're right. I 100% agree with you. Look, this is crazy. Chat
even the cheapest ticket out here is about. Even the cheapest ticket out here is like $12 to $14, give or take. And if you do 2 of those, that's as much as it is for a month-long AMC pass. That is $25. So if you just go to the movies twice a month, you've already paid like you're getting your money's worth. And that's the cheapest ticket. I'm not saying Dolby or IMAX. So you go to Dolby or IMAX, you're well over whatever that is. So for me, it's worth it all the time.
Oh yeah. Again, if you're going a lot, all right. Look, there's some kind of crazy pizza chat going on right now. Thin crust, apparently New York style. That's what Jeff A prefers. AMSS says deep dish. Listen, I'm right here with Jesus Rex, Chicago deep dish. That's where I'm at. I don't know if you would like it or don't like it.
Is that
look, that's the pizza. That's the only pizza that I like. I like deep dish pizza because to me, like a deep dish pizza is a meal. That's like a full-fledged meal.
I worked at Papa John's for a couple years doing delivery at night and whatever for a couple years. And the best pizza that I ever made was you just make it was like pepperoni, Italian sausage, jalapenos, and instead of mozzarella sauce, you use the chipotle sauce that you get on the wings, the honey chipotle
okay,
sauce.
But what's the crust, bro? Because we're talking to crust now. What's the crust? What was the crust on that?
Well, with the crust, you do you put mozzarella on the crust. Like it was bomb.
Was
like,
it deep dish or thin crust? That's we got
for Papa John's. It was just Papa John's didn't have like the cheesy crust, so it was just normal.
So just a normal crust.
It was just normal.
Are we talking about pizzas for real, or are we talking about pizzas? Or what are we? What is going on, dude?
We're engaging into the chat, brother. Like, come on.
Dude, they're talking about pizza in the chat, bro. What's your favorite pizza? All right,
that pizza.
Chicago pizza is the best to me.
That pizza there, right there. This thing here. Okay. God damn it. What you guys are?
We talking about food, bro.
Let me go all in. That's the only pizza you should know about. This pizza here. That pizza. Huh?
Hey, are you a deep pizza? Are you a deep dish
is
pizza
it
guy?
Rounded? Is it very rounded?
No, it's not. It's not.
This is this right here with my fingers. That's the earth. That's the earth. And outside of the earth is, oh my God, you don't even want to know, man. You don't even want to know the uncharted water.
We literally don't want to know.
Wait a minute. Jesus Rex, you don't think Chicago deep dish pizza is the best? I love deep dish pizza. That is my shit. I love deep dish pizza, man. I don't think I could eat. I eat other pizzas, obviously.
Just like a glorified lasagna. Like, come on.
So good though, man. It's so good. Yes, it is a glorified lasagna.
It's a glorified lasagna.
You're right. And it's good. It is good. It is delicious. Oh my God, I love this. Oh my God. Look, I could talk pizza all day. Chicago deep dish pizza is the best. All right. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Chicago Bears fan, but it is the absolute best. The Bears. It is an absolute amazing delight. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Who doesn't love pizza? Who doesn't, man? Right?
Yes. God dang, she's thick.
Hey, shout out.
Like, when it was crazy, man, when we go out.
Pizza, you know what that pizza is? It's the best pizza to you. So good on you. Because pizza is fucking awesome in all shapes and forms. And
are we really talking about pizza?
Send me pizza. Send me the pizza.
I will eat pizza.
Washington, D.C.
Good, man. Thin pizza. Why do you like thin? Who likes thin crust pizza, man? It's like eating pizza on crackers, man. It's like a little cracker. It's like,
what are you talking about? I worked at pizza.
No, pizza. People like thin crust pizza, and I'm like, why would you like thin crust pizza? That's literally like eating like pepperoni and cheese and sauce and all of that on a cracker, where you can have like a full piece of bread to go with that, man. Like, why would you eat that? That's disgusting. Thank you. Hey, look, Quentin Edwards, deep dish pepperoni and chicken for the win. 1,000,000%. That's how I roll. That is how I roll.
We're talking about food, right?
We're talking about food. Yes, sir.
Okay. Whew. This is a Washington, D.C.
Sometimes we got to talk about food, T. Sometimes we got to talk about food.
Yeah, topics
I don't
change,
like thin
man.
crust.
Keep on
Fuck
point.
That. Nah, Jeff. Nah,
I want
Jeff.
to put pineapple on a pizza. That's
fuck. Nah, man. I ain't doing pineapple.
Pineapple attacks you. Don't do that. That shit's not great.
Don't do that. Don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Have a meal. Have a deep dish pizza with tons of meat on it. Oh, so good. This thin crust shit don't work.
What did you say? That is tons of meat. That is a pause. What are we talking about here?
I love the meat lovers.
He wants all the meat in his mouth on a pizza all the time.
Sir, I don't. First of all, I don't eat cheese pizza.
Hey, what's up to Pre-Dawn Corpse for $2?
That's fine. If you want to eat sausage, go ahead. You know, I'm sure you're used to it, but not I.
Hey, Pre-Dawn Corpse, shout out. If he sings, I'm Popeye the Sailor
protein.
Man. I'm in. Yo, I think that this Popeye horror movie. Listen, I didn't like the Winnie the Pooh. It's fun if you're drunk. If you're drinking and you're hanging out with your friends, it's probably a great time. I'm pretty sure this Popeye the Sailor Man movie or Slayer Man or whatever movie is going to be the exact same thing. It sounds like trash. It just sounds like absolute garbage. But if you're drunk and you're having a good time, it's probably a load of laughs. Look, me and my cousins will probably watch it and we'll probably talk about it on our little cousins chat because I got a little cousins chat with my cousins. And we'll probably laugh at it because we're all horror movie fans. But this movie is going to be garbage. Let's not make any mistake about that. All right. But Pre-Dawn Corpse, I appreciate the $2. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the super chatters that have been out there dropping bread. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Again, you keep the lights on. You keep the channel going. You're the reason why I can continue to do this. Thank you very much. Let me go ahead and hit you guys up with a little super chat love. Here you go. There it go. There it go. All right, guys. We have reached the end of super chats. We have reached the end of the show. I appreciate everybody for being here. Uncle T, Cyfax, thank you very much for lending your expertise, your opinions, your commentary to the chat. Thank you very much as well. You guys are the awesome best chat in the entire world. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on a Sunday night. We are about to get into it. Look, I'm going to check to see if there's going to be a Fantastic Four trailer dropping on Tuesday. And if there is, and even if it's early in the morning, I will try to jump in and go live and do that. But you guys know a week from today, Sunday, next week is the Super Bowl. But before we get to the Super Bowl, we will have the Puppy Bowl. The Puppy Bowl is supposed to have something about Superman. I don't know what James Gunn is going to do. We're going to get some footage. We're going to get a special message from James Gunn. So I'm going to go live during the Puppy Bowl. Make sure you guys tune in next week before the Super Bowl. I won't have a DA's office that night. All right. Sunday night is normally when we do the DA's office. I won't have a DA's office that night. I will have it though during the Puppy Bowl, and we'll cover whatever the hell it is James Gunn plans on putting out there for us. So I hope you guys will make it. Cyfax, Uncle T, Kada, Dante, they'll all get the invites. Hold my dual shocks. They'll all get the invites. Whoever comes through, comes through. But I hope you guys come through because the chat is what makes it work. So look for us for that. Of course, we'll have we'll have nightcaps on Tuesday. We'll have nightcaps on Thursday, Friday. So check for those and videos throughout the week. Thank you guys very much for hanging out on the DA's office. This is a great show. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys and talking about all these topics. Uncle T, do you have anything that you want to shout out for the people coming up on your channel this week? Now's the time, sir. Here you go.
Shout out Flat Earth. You see right here, man. This right here is the Earth around. We're going to talk about that probably this week, man. I'll drop something, man. I don't know, man. I'll get shaved up, whatever, man. I'm here for y'all, man. Hey, like and subscribe. What's the deal? And I got a fucking funny video for Superman, and y'all ain't even watch it, dude. Watch it 3-4 times. It is hilarious.
Y'all go over and subscribe to my boy Uncle T. Uncle T is the best. Make sure you get over there, and I just dropped the link for you if you have not already checked out Uncle T. Cyfax, what do you got coming up, if anything? Go ahead, bro. Shout it out.
So this week, like I've finally made like a stream intro, and I'm trying to edit that. And obviously, if anybody's seen any of the things that I've edited, most of them are terrible. So I'm trying to do a better one so I can have an intro and maybe kind of do some streams this week. Maybe at least 1 to 2 of them. I don't know when they'll drop because obviously I'm not great at this stuff yet, but I would like to get better. The only way to get better is to do it. That's the process. So we'll see with that. And then I don't even know if there's like a movie coming out this week. Usually my main thing is like I drop a movie review, but somebody in some of the old chats were mentioning that I should review things that I actually like. So maybe I'll review a movie that I actually like. I don't know. So something around those lines. Obviously, if I get invited on the DA stream, if he's doing them with other people, then I will be on those. And then that's about it. Yeah.
Well, don't forget, we got Love Hurts. They just mentioned it in the chat.
Yes.
Love Hurts is coming up on February 7th. That's coming up this week. I'm not sure who's going to go see it. Maybe nobody, maybe somebody, who knows. But we'll probably go and check it out. And if it's any good, I'll drop it out of theater review. But yeah, there it is. All right, guys. Thank you all very, very much for hanging out on the DA's office. It's a great show. I appreciate all of you guys. You are, again, the reason that we get up, keep going with this channel. Channel's doing a great job. We're streaking, I should say, streaking towards 25K subs. And when we get there, we're going to have an awesome celebration. We're going to invite friends on the channel. We're going to have a good time. Thank you all so much for rocking it out with us. I appreciate all the super chatters, all the members. Look for more content coming this week. Uncle T, Cyfax, they're going to be dropping their stuff. Make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to them. And yeah, that'll do it. You guys have a good evening and enjoy your week. All right. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your Monday. Hopefully the work isn't too crazy for you at the job. But yeah, have a great week. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace out.